Fighter 6. I'm joined here by the man, the myth, the legend, the doctor.
Yep.
The Dr. African. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well. Happy to be. Oh, no. Let's not start like this. We just mixed these. Oh, that's. We got mixed before the game started. It's over. Oh, yeah. But happy to be here. My first time on commentary here at Texas Showdown. We got our first pool of Street Fighter 6. We're already getting mixed on commentary.
Oh, God. Oh, it's been a long day. I've been here since the start.
Yeah, no, I saw you killing it from a distance. Yeah, what is this, like your fourth one?
It's my third block in a row, so we're here. We're having a good time, and man, it's so cool to see all of Texas kind of come together again, right? It's such a treat being here every year. And something that I think is so cool is before this event, there were a couple of events in Texas where a couple of regionals in Texas. There was one in Austin, one in Dallas, one in San Antonio, and one in Houston here where the winners got some free trips.
Oh, to Texas Showdown.
Absolutely.
I see.
And can you guess who won out of Austin?
Let me think about that. Stealth? Hard guess.
Oh, whoa, Noah's here.
Yeah, Noah is here. I noticed Noah in the bracket randomly. And also, Noah last week was at Arxis World Tour Finals. And I was like, why are you here, dude? So, bro, he's around. He's a world warrior now. It's official. He's everywhere.
Good.
Now a household name more so than ever before.
Good.
And bringing in the Cammy, which I've actually seen a little bit of.
Absolutely. And he's going up against NOPEALOPE. Oh, we saw NOPEALOPE play earlier in Tekken, so cool to see him back here. He's a Yoshi player in Tekken.
I see.
All right.
Yeah, already the corner here from Noah. Just a classic Cammy style, right? You find yourself back to the wall. The round just started, but
And now it's time to guess.
yes, exactly.
Okay, there it is. The Noah special, right? Like, no fear of going into burnout.
Yeah,
Just
it doesn't
do
matter if it's Luke or Cammy, or I've watched his JP, he still burns out. People think it's a Luke thing. This is just how he plays.
Oh, yeah.
He believes in his reactions. Look, just like that as I say it,
Dude,
checking the drive rush.
Man, what a... Oh, okay, backdash there from NOPEALOPE. Perfect parry from Noah. I'm a little jealous, man. He's got those young man reactions.
Yeah, he got to keep them because he practiced them the entire time. Not able to convert it. That was sort of a wasted Yasar. You want to get a lot more from that. And Noah, yeah, he has to level 3 if he needs to use it, but he doesn't. But he's going to do it anyway because that's what Noah does.
Absolutely. No, and there was such a bizarre interaction, right, where Noah tried to use the DI to get through, like, the first hit of the Yasar, but it just didn't pan out.
Yeah.
And then it panned out.
Yeah, it panned out anyway. Yeah, just wasn't able to get the conversion. NOPEALOPE is not able to get anything started. Every drive rush has been met with some kind of counter. It's been checked with the medium punch. It's been checked with the perfect parry. But gets the DP this time on defense.
Yeah, now he's trying to stay out of that corner so hard, and Noah trying to get him back into that corner and doing so. Now it's time to guess. Oh, the shimmy.
Yeah, good old throw loops. You don't know if it's actually going to happen. Tries to attack again. Noah misses the combo, but he's not going to stop moving forward.
Man.
And he's burnt out, of course.
Dude, I'm jealous.
He gets to do that.
Yeah, he's just not scared of burnout, and I wish I could do that. Oh, what a jump. That was genius. Okay.
NOPEALOPE needs to make something happen. There we go, jab combo.
Yeah, I love the fact that Noah's kind of slowing him down, right? Like, he has everything on his side. There's no reason for him to extend anything, and he's just waiting for those openings. Ooh, good placement of the dive kick, making it safe.
Yeah, hitting those sneakers that Rashid has on. Standing heavy punch meaty. This is going to be a ton of damage. He could have killed with that.
Yeah, didn't go for level 3.
Oh, the reactions from NOPEALOPE. Signs of life. Gets the corner this time. Noah is burnt out.
Did he block?
I don't think he did.
Oh.
The medium punch, meaty attempt. Noah is going to take it 2-0 convincingly. That was a fast game.
Dude, can I be 1,000% honest with you?
What's up?
I thought that was still game 1.
Forward, never backwards, homie. That is how Noah plays. It's either him or it's his opponent.
Dude, it's so cool to see Noah, like, come up. Like, you know, we all saw Noah come up in the FGC, like, being the young child that he was at the time, and blossom into this young man who's just beating ass, earning his place, you know, making people upset in a good way, right?
Yes. He's become a titan.
Yeah, no, and he's unapologetically himself, which is something that I think this community needs way more of. So.
Yes, that is true. We couldn't see it there on the camera, but I'm pretty sure he has white socks on with his slides. He's chilling as always.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I asked him about that. Well, why do you do that? He's like, I'm just comfortable with it. That's it. So he takes the slides off when he's playing. You know, just socks to the floor, and he's good. The connection to the earth, he needs it. Yeah. Because he feels everything he does. It kind of makes sense. Yeah, that's very true. Like, he's more grounded, right? Yeah. He needs to be grounded a little bit. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But man, I'm so happy that, you know, we're back here with Texas Showdown again. I remember last year, what I love about the FGC is that you and I think we've had like 2 conversations. Yes. But we've seen each other so often that it's like we're friends even without basically, yeah,
talking.
It's weird because you get to observe from a distance, and I've watched a lot of your shows, I've been in your streams, so it's kind of like we've interacted a lot to where it's like, I know you. Yeah. So yeah, it's like, and every time there's that happens so much in this community where like you're just like around the same people when you go to tournaments and when you like are part of this community that you just turn out being friends. Yeah. And it doesn't make any sense, but it's great. I've seen some, that's a good point. People who are, maybe you're new to the FGC, you have no idea. Maybe you've just been at home, you know, online era, and a lot of people who don't really know about the offline communities and everything. But I've seen people go to a new state and be like, hey, can anyone help me with whatever? I need a place to stay or whatever. And it happens. The FGC will come to you, oh, you play fighting games? Yeah. We got you. Dude, just like that. That was me. I came up in Philly and I moved to Austin, and the FGC was the first group of people that I ever met. I found like where the sessions were, and all of a sudden I have a group of friends in a new town. Yeah. You know, it's such an amazing thing that we get to be a part of this community, and the fact that we're all in the same place here is a testament to how much, like, you know, there's love for what we do and for the people. Yep, we press buttons. Yeah, it's all around video games too, right? No, when you think about it, it really is a very silly thing. Like, oh yeah, we press buttons and then digital things happen. And so now we are best friends. Yeah. Yeah. And some people are millionaires. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And you know, as someone who has been a fan of JP as of late, right? Realizing how much money that character has made. If he doesn't get nerfed next season, then there's something wrong. He's an accountant for a reason, you know? Like, he knows how to make you money. He will manage the money for you. He got you. That's really funny. That character. Oh, that's actually really funny. Oh, speaking of HAMAD, I haven't seen HAMAD in forever. Yeah, HAMAD has been I've seen him. He was in, I think, UAE recently, if I'm not mistaken, or some. I think I saw a tweet. Oh, cool. He was somewhere in the Middle East, and he was showing a picture of his Honda's rank, and I was like, "What? You're playing Honda first off. You're a legend Honda. When did this happen?" So HAMAD, dude, look at HAMAD looking at the camera. Look at that smile. There's something. He's about to pull some shit out. He's gonna go to Honda. I think he's just having fun with this game, honestly. And he's playing on a pad now too, right? Is he really? I think so. The last time I saw it, last year here, he was playing on a pad. This is Bizarro World. Yep. HAMAD, the Fei Long God. HAMAD, the Sagat player from Street Fighter V. Playing Honda on pad. What is going on, dude? When life hits you hard. No, but it's nothing but love. Nothing but love. Yep. And of course, his fundamentals are really good. So if HAMAD is your first opponent in a bracket like this, you have your work cut out for you. Yeah, and let's see it. We got Joriel 254 up versus HAMAD. Okay, good jump there from HAMAD. He's already, there we go. He's starting. Time to guess. Yeah, that standing medium punch, one of Honda's best tools. You're going to see a lot of that. There it is again. Drops it, but that's okay. Woo. Oh, wow. Okay. And here comes HAMAD back at it again. Now, something I'm noticing, too, is I'm starting to see a very clear difference between, like, people who really like using the drive meter and people who don't. Yes. And HAMAD, you can see right there, HAMAD's picked up exactly that. You're not parrying my headbutts. I'm going to keep chucking these at you. Oh, yeah. And that was an expensive spend for this round. I think this might be over. There it is. Wow, convincing, too. Like, very, very, very convincing round from HAMAD. Sorry, I missed the name. How do you say that? That looks... I'm assuming it's Joriel. Joriel, okay. It's one of those, like, I don't know if the J is pronounced differently or not, but... And look, Joriel, if you're watching this after the fact, like, come tell me how to pronounce your name and I'll apologize. Yep. If I'm wrong. Oh, this is looking grim, too. Look at that. No drive meter in the corner, half health, spending it to get out. Yeah, I mean, you're going to get burnt out anyway. You might as well go out on your own accord. Get a little bit of zoning here just to buy some time on that drive meter, but not fast enough on the double fireballs. HAMAD is going to just do a very basic combo here. The launcher, just a headbutt. Doesn't need the level 1, doesn't need the level 2. Just very basic, simple Honda.
Yeah, being courteous, not making us watch the whole movie, you know.
I think he was going to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would have too.
I'm pretty sure he buffered this level 3 regardless, right? Just in case this doesn't kill.
Absolutely.
I mean, Honda's level 1's pretty fast. You might as well just do it. Yeah,
that's very true. Okay, let's see. HAMAD going into game number 2 here, playing pretty much the same as the first. I like that Jorio's trying out a few different things here. He's playing a little bit slower than he was before. He's trying to space things out a little bit better to catch that standing medium punch.
Oh yeah, now Jorio definitely getting a lot of advantage now. The drive gauge in the favor. The DP's there now, has the corner.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, HAMAD is back at it again.
Yep.
Dash.
Oh, the clap into combo. Honda, very dangerous character to
butt slam from that far. That's crazy. Also, did he just do the cancel there, thinking that Jorio was going to jump from the command grab?
Not sure, because we saw him. I think that's the 3rd time he's done it in this set. I'm not sure the reasoning, but I think it's just to force a flinch.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. The head buzz time's plus anyway, right? So who cares?
Or it's not plus, but it's
it is.
Oh, it is plus still? I remember they changed the spacing. I forgot if they changed the...
Yeah, so they made it... if I'm not... Okay, maybe I'm wrong here. I could be completely wrong, but they made it plus 1 or plus 2, and then they increased the spacing so he didn't get really messed up offsets after the fact.
That's what it is.
And then the headbutt became -4. -3? -3, excuse me. There we go.
No, I'll trust your info over mine any day.
Yeah, see, the thing, what happens with me sometimes is I mix up Street Fighter V frame data that's like so deep-seated in my brain. Yeah. Right? So I have to like, which universe am I in right now? But as we're saying all that, HAMAD takes it convincingly 2-0. The frame data doesn't matter because we know that's 2-0. That's confirmed. Yeah. We know that for sure.
Yeah, also, you're right. It is +1.
Let's go.
So, I'll try, and honestly, I'll trust your knowledge over mine any day.
Dude, I don't even trust my knowledge half the time.
I don't trust anything. Man. Dude. Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
That's Showdown. This is the second year, sorry, that we've had Street Fighter 6. I remember we had
that is true.
Yeah, I remember I was sitting here with Donka last year, and him and I had a bet on how many drive impacts were going to land, and he won. Dang it.
Did you guys do like evens and odds, or did you guys just...
No, it was literally like over/under. How many drive impacts are going to land? And his over/under was 10, and there was 10 in our block.
Wow. Well, that man is pretty good at predicting things, so I'll give him that. That's a hard thing to predict. It's just, you never know what kind of person you're gonna get.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
No, and that's the beauty of it, right? Like it's such an open-ended thing. Even though like sometimes it does feel like it's a little bit on rails, but the fact that we have like these options that we can pick and choose how to use and where to use is such an interesting part of this game.
Yeah, that is true. The drive meter system is, I think it's maybe the most interesting that I've seen in Street Fighter.
Oh yeah.
Because it's its own life bar almost, right? Like it's not just the energy, it's not just the resources as far as like, here's what I can do. It is your survival. This is everything. So it's kind of like, I don't know, the fuel in your car. Like,
yeah, that's a really good point. That's a really good point. The fuel in your car. Just like Red Bull tends to fuel a bunch of stuff.
You beat me to it.
Shoutouts to Red Bull.
Red Bull gives you wings. No, I'm running on like, it's FGC time, so I'm getting as many games as possible. I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep. Dude, same. And Red Bull, like it's...
Wait a minute. Is this who I think it is?
Yep, yes.
Is this the Lord of KI himself, and Base?
I don't know if KI is over because Base was running in that direction and said, I'm on winner's side grand finals. So there's a pretty good chance that,
okay, during my last block, I did see some KI going on. So I think he just finished KI and is now in Street Fighter 6.
That would mean he might be a champion.
Dude, could you imagine the momentum of winning a tournament and then starting another tournament?
You gotta play. Go play. Only very talented, high-level players like this could even know what that feels like.
Oh yeah. Also, we got a Kimberly mirror.
Yep.
Kimberly in the year of 2025. This is sick.
This is the year we skibbity, man. This is where we do it.
Oh, I'm excited to see this. I haven't seen a. Sorry, the guy's name is Homies with Jesus. That's sick. I haven't seen a Kimberly mirror in a hot minute. All right, and Base already getting started here with the party.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those matchups where offense is king, But the perfect parry is the great equalizer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is going to hurt.
Yeah, throws in the jab there for the punish on that drive reversal. Has the offense. Kimberly's corner carry is not the greatest, but it is pretty good. We're going to see a lot of situations where, yeah, just like this.
Yeah.
It's going to be about how much you want to spend to get the corner.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, it is about like all that meter spendage and how you manage your meter. Oh, this is going to put him in burnout. Okay, this is Homies with Jesus' moment.
I was going to say, it's looking like that name might be true. It is all going in Homies with Jesus' way. That name, dude, I don't...
That is a mouthful.
Homies. Yeah, your name's Homies. I'm sorry. We're going to have to do it that way.
Ooh, okay. Base go straight into the level 3, and this is going to last forever. Have you noticed how long the buff lasts?
Yeah, literally forever.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Literally forever. It's going to be for the rest of the game.
Yep.
So Base has the advantage right now as far as just the ability to be very aggressive. Gets the movement, gets the damage. The damage buff will play a part in this situation here. Just does the slide, and there you go. Even if that slide didn't kill, there was a bomb mix-up coming.
Yeah. Absolutely. 5 golden letters here for Base, bringing it back, taking this to the final round of game number 1. Good throw tech.
And you would think Homies having that level 3 is a big deal here, right? But that buff that Base has makes such a big difference in this mirror match.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's tech.
That was sick. That was sick. I want to watch that over again. All right, and Base, oh, did that work?
I think it did. Yes, now they're both buffed up, but Base is going to lose a ton of drive gauge.
It's going to be like 1 pixel. Or I'm sorry, that was way too much.
Yeah.
I was not correct.
I mean, it might as well be in Street Fighter 6, right? Yeah, because if you spend that, you're burnt out either way.
Ooh, that was very dangerous from Base there.
Ooh, the double roundhouse. We've seen that do a lot of work for Homies. So far, Homies looking very strong.
Dude, that slide under was so sick.
Dude, I've never seen that before.
Me neither.
I wonder if that beats the throw as well.
Probably, right? Because is the throw only, does the throw only hit if you're standing?
No, the throw will make contact with you. Like,
okay, regardless?
Yeah.
Okay.
So as long as your feet are grounded, you will get got by the throw.
Okay, got it. Interesting. Man, we're going to have... This is why I love fighting games, man. Now I got to go lab that out. Okay, Base trying to play a much faster game than before, trying to keep that pressure going with those lights, the jabs. The counter hit confirmed, now in the corner. Homies with Jesus trying to fight for their life. Throw, what's next? Oh, okay.
Well, it wasn't a throw loop. It should have been, though. There is the throw, but this time coming from Homies.
Ooh, air to air. The confirm. This is going to be close. If Base decides to spend the meter, I think he can get the kill.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be a mistake to not spending in this situation. Kimberly is such an explosive character. You can't let this character live.
Absolutely. And in a game like Street Fighter 6, where, you know, momentum is king,
yeah,
you want to never give your opponent a second chance.
Yep. Also, I think they're both wearing the same color scheme, just on different costumes.
Are they?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Gentleman's agreement. Oh, level 3 again. The wake up. Yeah, the wake up level 3s have been 100% so far. Oh, okay. Wow, that scared me. I got jump scared.
Have you ever done? Okay, wait, hold on. Ooh, no confirm here from Homies. He's just gonna walk it off. Okay, so I just had one of those moments where I saw the interaction, but my brain thought something else happened, and now I don't know where I am anymore. That just like didn't make sense.
It happens to the best of us. These overheads have been doing a lot of work.
Wall splat, big kick. Okay, we go for the bomb. Wow.
I like that drive reversal. Yeah, you got to get on top of it ahead of time. That heavy kick has been doing a lot of work for Homies. Base has to do something about that. That's not plus.
Oh man, what's gonna? No anti-air? Okay, big. That's huge. That's huge. This is Base's chance to win this round here.
Finds the way out. Homies has been so on point. It's looking like the luck might actually be there. Oh! That name.
Okay, this is not going to kill. This is going to just delay the meter build up a little bit. So Base gets one more chance while Homies with Jesus is still in burnout.
This is it for Base. This is potentially for loser's bracket.
Oh, he got it.
Commits. There's no fluff, no buttons, just straight into the DI, and Homies was not able to react in time. It's like, look, you might have luck, but let's take luck out of the equation. How about reactions? Do you have those?
It's not reacting. Although homies with Jesus just flashing those pearly whites, showing that he's undeterred.
Nothing to worry about. Jesus is on your side. You're good to go.
Yeah, it's like the Muhammad Ali. Every time he took a punch, he would say, "No, didn't feel it. Not for me."
It is terrifying to see your opponent not be phased at all after going through something like that.
Oh yeah, but look at Base though. Base is starting to get that momentum. Oh, the confirm there with the crouching medium kick. All right.
Oh, very fortunate. It gets the punish counter jump on the trip guard. Sorry, James Chen. I know trip guard was not intended to be used that way, but it is what it is now. It's too late. Back throw.
Yeah, that was so unfortunate because homies with Jesus just ran out of the sprint like right at the end there. That was like perfectly misplaced. All right, we're back in the neutral. Okay.
Ooh. That could have been converted significantly more, but that was just such a weird situation. There's no way you've seen that before. Dude, the wake-up supers have been 100%.
Well, that's Kimberly's only reversal aside from drive reversal.
I guess you have to really get good at knowing when it's likely to work, right?
Yeah. It's like a big old game of chicken. Although, okay, this is going to hurt.
Yeah, no chicken in this one. This is just straight up Base has the set. Homies is in a tough spot. Even if you see the DI, are you going to spend that level 1, right?
No, and look, Base has enough of a life lead that he can just do meaties all day.
Yeah, he can just wait. He can just hold the spot, honestly. Oh, that's going to be it.
Wow, and Base bringing it back from the brink, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was looking a little bit, dangerous there for Base, but finds that DI. Yeah, that was kind of the difference maker.
He forgot he wasn't playing Killer Instinct. He switched over. He just needed to warm up.
So wait, if I hit you, you can't break it. What am I doing? What am I doing? Just hit him.
Was that a light breaker? Wait a minute.
Good stuff there from Base. Gets the job done, but also good stuff from homies. We saw a lot of the slide under the dive from the run. I've never seen that before. That was very interesting. I think we're both gonna have to lab that.
Oh yeah, 1000%. No, and it's so cool. And you know, we got Rotendo showing love to the other KI lead, showing some love here, supporting Base. Man, you know what? You know I have been in the FGC for a while. Have you ever seen a day one of a tournament with this many people just hanging out watching?
No.
That's crazy, right?
No. Usually, especially for how do I put this? We've been online for so long that I think people they've missed it. They're hungry for this.
Yeah.
Right. So it is nice to be in a room with humans.
Oh yeah.
Not like talking through a screen or something like that. So I think the fact that you have the opportunity to be at an event like this, come downstairs, and it's right there.
Oh yeah.
I think that's part of it as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so here's the situation, chat and fellow viewers, after the chat ends. What was that name again? It was Judas Iscariot?
I am very familiar with this player.
Oh, yeah?
But I didn't see the irony of the name.
That is very ironic.
Yeah, right after the fact. Judas himself coming in here with the M. Bison.
Dude, Jesus lost and turned into a Judas. Damn.
Coming with the M. Bison, the evilest of characters as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. My personal favorite character in this game. He is an atrocity of the highest caliber.
Dude, that's
actual war crimes. Literally.
That is such a fight. Oh, and we're getting a mirror.
Yes. I was like, I summoned the worst of the worst. Here we go. 2 creatures from hell. We're going to make this happen.
Hell yeah. No pun intended.
Yeah, I mean, he has the moves. He has Hell Attack, Devil's Reverse. It's built into the character. It's pretty obvious what he was designed to be.
Absolutely.
And here we go.
Here we are. We got Judas versus Shinku. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now.
Yes.
San Antonio Judas is scary. Got it. Now I know who we are.
Oh! The spacing trap into the automatic whip punish with the heavy punch.
Okay.
Times the meaty. Gets back though for the troubles.
Yeah. Got 2 meaty. It was a little vegetarian there.
Yeah.
Okay, good throw tech. Shinku trying to slow this down. Oh, that was such a good call out.
Yeah, very fortunate there that you're able to get that full combo. That's going to be a chunk. Could have gone for the OD scissors for a full combo, but doesn't matter. We're still going to get the hit.
You got the little cheeky shimmy at the end there?
Yeah.
Little cheeky shimmy.
You know, I mean, you might as well gather some data while you're at it, right?
Oh, yeah.
You might come and play later.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
Bam. All right, what's next here? He's going to finish up this combo, do a little stompy stomp. Nope, goes for the other bomb. There's the stomp.
Oh, okay, yeah, there's the stompy stomp. Interesting name.
Yeah, the stompy stomp. Oh, no, a little too far. Okay. Shinku now in a little bit of a dire situation, but not too far. Oh, no.
Oh, that's going to be a safe jump. You could have thrown that, but it's so hard to do. This should be it.
Oh, yeah, he has level 3, yep.
Yeah, going to keep it simple there. I think level 2 would have done the job, but you don't. Similar to the Kimberly mirror, right, which we just saw.
Oh, yeah.
You cannot let this character live. And if you play Bison, you know that.
Oh, yeah. No, and especially since, you know, he already had a round, it's the end of the game, you know, might as well just spend it.
Yeah.
You ain't saving it for next game, right? It doesn't exist.
You know, you got to invest it into the kids, right? Put it in their
the college
inheritance, yeah.
Ooh, perfect parry. All right. Good option here from Shinku. Yep, that scaling is crazy. I'm absolutely no damage, but gets the bomb, so he has the advantage now. Drive reversal from Judas, puts himself in a burnout.
Yeah, much better than holding whatever Shinku had in mind.
Oh, yeah.
Be the OD scissors. He has the corner again. That would have been a guaranteed one if you did not spend the level 1. I like it.
Yep, that was his final choice there. Okay.
I do like the not waiting for the mix-up, just going for it on the knockdown wake-up, right?
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to have to deal with the, am I going to do it now? Am I going to do it now? Just cut out the middleman. Just get the job done.
Judas is doing such a good job of waiting for Shinku to want to do a drive rush. To start placing those scissor kicks. That's the second time that he's gotten a counter hit off of a drive rush.
I see. That's a good call. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Yeah, from that range, it's a little different, but...
Yeah. But like it seems like he finds this range where Shinku is like trying to drive rush in and he just reacts to it so well, or he predicts it so well that it's happened twice now.
Kind of using it as like a counter punch.
Yeah, exactly.
I see. Drops the combo. Very unfortunate there for Judas, but Shinku, we're not going to ask questions. That's your problem. Oh!
Okay, went for the super stomp. He's gone. All right.
That's going to be a big chunk, replaying some of that drive here. It's a risky one, but if you're in this situation, you might as well, right? Because if you win this round, you need some time to build that meter back.
Absolutely. Oh, the counter hit. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Shinku able to survive that.
Yep, showing signs of life, getting himself a round on the board here. Good anti-air. I know you love this character, but that's my favorite thing in this game, getting the anti-air, the Devil's Reverse.
Oh, yeah, no, I think, look, I like the character because of how ignorant he is, but I do think that you should have to pay for your crimes at some point, right? You have to pay for your sins, dude. Some things, you caught that? Yeah, some things have to be checked. Oh, and that, just like that, that's the line. OD? No, it's going to go straight for the level 3. That's going to be enough.
It's close. I don't think it kills, although it is Bison.
It's not going to kill, not going to kill.
Okay, one more mix-up here. Probably going to go for a Devil's Reverse. Oh, never mind. I tried to make a read, but I'm illiterate.
You know, these things happen.
Yep. Ooh, okay. The little subtle pop-off, the little stretch, just like, yep, I just did that.
Yep. Good old M. Bison. Man like Bison. Yeah, that was...
Also, is that the Bison Victrix he's got there?
Maybe.
I don't think I've seen that before. That's cool. All right, who we got up next? Oh, dude, we got somebody with the chest mount on. Are they streaming?
Oh, yeah, that's definitely, maybe not streaming, but definitely recording. We've seen a few of those. I played someone who had that on, and I was like, what is going on? And then I found the match on YouTube later. So I think they're probably just recording all their matches, maybe just their experience as a whole at the event.
Oh.
It might be like a vlog.
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Much easier than setting up a tripod or having someone else hold a camera for you.
Yeah.
And also, for bigger events that, you know, you kind of need a production pass or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's far more acceptable. You're not bringing in a whole
like a setup
studio. Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, look at that. The hot. What's that one? Hot?
I'm not sure.
The leverless, I think it's called the hot. I forgot. There's like some names after it, but it's,
yeah, I'm not sure which one. I need a closer look, but yeah, it might be that one.
Yeah, dude, all these people playing leverless cheating.
Hey, look, don't look at me.
For those of you that didn't see me on camera, I just gave him a leer. Also, I'm joking. It's all love.
Don't look at me, man. I just like to press buttons, and I heard that I could press more buttons. I was like, word?
Why not?
I get to type my movement. Don't mind if I do.
Hop42, thank you, chat. Or actually, wait. Now I'm getting multiple hot numbers and letters. It's all right. It's a hot. That's all we know.
Okay, that's all that matters. We're gonna get all the codes and all the
the SKU numbers.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe the whole barcode. But it looks like we're gonna have Ed versus Honda.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting.
2 Hondas in one maybe not the same pool, but 2 Hondas within the span of like 5 games.
Yeah,
5 sets.
Is Honda like on the come up again?
Nah, absolutely not. Maybe Hamada's inspired some Texas players, or just Hamada's inspired some players in general to try Honda, but just like, I know you watch Hamad doing it, it's like, yeah, that looks fun, but you don't want to put yourself through that.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely not. Oh, it's Mr. Bobes and RODGE.
Always love seeing the names that come up on stream. Or just so bracket, yeah. Very creative people in the FGC.
Okay, RODGE just like fighting for his life out of that corner there, spending a lot of drive meter, getting the health lead.
I mean, you say fighting for their life, but it looks like it was just Mr. Wait, what is that?
Mr. Bobes.
Bobes?
Bobes. B-O-B-E-S.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Some names, I'm like, I think I know how to pronounce that, but I'm not sure. Yeah, now burnt out. And you don't want to burn out against Ed.
And man, he doesn't even need to spend the meter. Yeah, he's done. All right, RODGE taking round number 1.
Yeah, just heavy kick, drive rush, heavy kick into the DP. I like that. Like that's such a cool combo too. It's like punching the sun, but for some reason you're getting hit.
But you know what's crazy is I feel like, okay, that was a good call out there. Oh!
Yeah, good check with the crouching light punch from Ed.
I feel like I would see Honda do a lot more headbutts, but I wonder if Ed has buttons that just reach a little too far.
Oh yeah, I mean, Ed has the crouching light kick, which is a 5 frame, and reaches like across the screen. Nice pickup there. Doesn't get the full combo that it would have wanted, but still able to get something out of it. That's going to be a DI.
Yeah.
Mr. Bobes not able to react to it with any kind of super. Yeah, we're going to keep it simple.
Yeah, no, just unfortunate that he had to block just enough to get burnt out there. That was unfortunate. So he couldn't keep the party going.
Yeah, I mean, good calculation.
Absolutely. No, RODGE is like really like, I think RODGE is doing such a good job of managing that drive meter because he gets himself so close to getting in the burnout, but he never quite gets there, even when he's like blocking something.
Yeah, always nice seeing players I haven't seen before playing so well. You know, everyone's gotten so much better.
Dude, yeah. And that's
my goodness!
That was sick. That was sick.
Unnecessary rudeness. You didn't have to do him like that. Okay, attempts to backdash.
Yeah, I like that RODGE is trying to bait out a grab, but Mr. Bobes is just not fighting.
Okay, so I have a theory. I think it is, and I need to confirm it. Is RODGE playing on a leverless? Was that the leverless player?
Player 2, yeah. That is him.
Playing Ed?
No, player 2 is on the right side, so I think he's playing Honda.
Okay, so but maybe RODGE is also playing with leverage, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
because
yeah.
Those DPs look like
they look
the 3-frame jump SOCD cancel DP.
Yeah, that look too clean.
They look cheap. I'm not gonna lie, they look cheap.
Performance enhancing buttons. Also, it's all in good fun.
No, I'm good. I'm with you. I have my own opinions. Gonna get the level 2 here. We're gonna go for the drive gauge. No, just gonna go for the combo. But either way, you get the drive gauge off of it.
Oh, nice headbutt there. Call out the neutral jump. Yeah, RODGE has been doing that a lot. He's trying to neutral jump to bait out either a throw or a wake up button.
Yeah, you have to answer those. If your opponent thinks they have a safe path to bait you while lowering the risk, they're gonna keep taking that path. The level 2 on reaction. That is a charge move that was premeditated. Also necessary.
Absolutely. Yeah, because that was gonna get him pretty close to chip if he didn't get that done.
And that's going to be that. Ed Supremacy. Carries on.
This guy's just vibing.
Yeah.
RODGE is just having himself
look at that. Yeah, yep.
You called it.
Dude, no, because I do that, right? I do it. So I recognize cheap when I see it. You know, I'm like, that did look human.
That's funny.
I saw no buffers. You were standing. Because at least you can, if you're crouching, you can hide the buffers or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like you're just standing and then the DP came out like modern. I had to check the top right, like, or top left. Like, did I say M? Says Z? What's going on here, dude? What is this?
Oh, man. Dude, Street Fighter 6 is so sick.
Yeah.
we all have our problems with the game, but the game is still so sick.
Yeah, no, the game is sick, and I think that part of the problems with the game is also just like how much information's out there, right? Because in the past, information was kind of like the currency for a high level player. Now everyone has, oh, here we go. Sup, Banjo?
All right, represent
Texas, yeah. We got all the badges.
There you go, got the jacket.
Oh, the Akuma pose. That suit.
Dude, that's actually a really sick jacket. Dude.
That
I
is
like that a lot.
cool. Yeah, where do you get that from? I've seen a lot of people have that.
I don't know if it's a staff jacket or if it's like a jacket you can buy.
It might be both.
Probably.
Might be both. Right? Maybe staff gets it, but
maybe the staff has to buy the jacket.
I don't know. Nobody hit me up.
Me neither.
I guess talent's not staff, right? We're not cool enough. We're not actually. We just get on the mic and we yap. Like, we don't actually work.
It's just our face, you know. Like it's all just superficial. They don't care about us.
Yeah, I see how it is, guys. I see how it is.
Also, just to clarify, these are jokes.
I hope if you know what, they're not jokes. We mean it.
Speak for yourself.
We mean every word of it.
No, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Every word. Every word. Everything I say is completely true. You can quote me on it. It looks like we're gonna have our next match coming up here. Not familiar with either of these players.
Yeah, who do we have up? Let's get a word in from production. PORTAJON.
PORTAJON.
Like the
no.
The thing?
No. Production just nods with a smile. You know what it is.
Yeah, and before we get into this next match, I just want to shout out like the production crew here at Texas Showdown has been so amazing to work with. And I said this before when we were watching Tekken. Running a production like this is like a razor-thin thing where one thing can go wrong and all of a sudden things break. They're doing such an incredible job and making things look so smooth when in fact like they're working so hard back here. So shout out to the production.
It takes a lot of pre-planning, a lot of staying cool under pressure because things will go wrong, right?
Oh yeah.
And the trick is trying to make sure that no one ever knows that you solve problems. But you guys just gotta keep solving problems as they happen. They've been doing a really good job because I haven't heard of anything. So
yeah. Usually the silence is the good news, right?
Yeah, it's good news. Yeah.
And speaking of good news, we got PORTAJON.
You might need those every now and then, turns out.
Yeah. Heck, we needed some earlier. They were cleaning out the bathroom. Couldn't use them.
Every now and then you need a PORTAJON in your life. We got the throw here. It's going to be a throw loop. Tries to go for the overhead. The DP comes out.
Whoa, okay. Chip is just going in. He's here to party. Put those headphones on.
Yeah, it's probably going to happen pretty soon, honestly, the way this is going. That's the cool thing about Kimberly's level 3 is whether or not it hits,
you get it.
Jamming, yeah.
Also, did you see Chip was doing a lot of buffering there. So I'm wondering if he's like expecting a run that he's gonna try to EXDP out of.
Oh, maybe you gotta hit up some of those SOCD techniques.
Ooh. So something really funny in the Austin scene, they've been calling DIs unk checks.
Unk checks. You know what's funny? I've been playing the game more recently, and I'm reacting to the ISO situation I'm not even looking for.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm having the exact same experience. It's not an unk check.
I don't think so.
Don't call me old.
If I'm an unk, then Matt.
Okay, Chip, trying to slow the PORTAJON down, trying to clean it up here. Trying to keep that. Okay, I love the absolute patience from PORTAJON there, not hitting a button for what feels like a decade, just kind of weathering the storm here.
That conversion, standing heavy punch straight into the crouching medium kick. Hit from 10 miles away. We're not able to get the dream here, but it might be a nightmare for Chip. You need to find a way out of the situation.
Oh, that's not gonna hit. Oh, that doesn't have invincibility.
It only has invincibility on the way up, not on the way down. So after the fact, I like that. PORTAJON.
Man, that worked out. I don't know if that's like, I don't know if that was a read, but that worked out either way.
I mean, that was a just in case, right? The PORTAJON special.
The PORTAJON special, just in case.
Gotta keep it on the ready.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case, just in case. We're gonna get this full combo here into the throw. This life lead is racking up.
Okay, good job using the parry there. Oh no, you live by the wake up EXDP, you die by the wake up EXDP.
Yep.
Oh, the shimmy. All right, Chip bringing it back, showing signs of life.
Yep. Is this maybe like a Chip, Guilty Gear Chip joke? I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Got a ninja character.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Although good perfect parry there from PORTAJON, trying to like absolutely like not let Chip get his party started, right?
Yeah, and it's pretty cool there because if you perfect parry Kimberly's forward heavy kick, which is what that lunging kick was, she's not able to cancel to any of the jump variations that she can after normally.
Yeah. So no pressure for you.
Yep.
See, PORTAJON's trying to react to something that Chip is trying to do full screen, which is smart. Yes. Because that's exactly how the previous player, Judas, was...
You're right, with the scissors, preemptively throwing out the scissors.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, and if you're playing a character like Ed as well, you have some options to attempt those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Why not, right? Put the buttons out. Yeah. Make them show you they can actually whiff punish you.
Oh, that was a little scary. The drive rush into nothing, just to see what PORTAJON was doing.
Oh, the kick comes after. Very brave there. Many Kimberly players will usually just let it rock.
And here we go.
Like that. Yeah. Here we go. Party time. We're jamming. PORTAJON's going to have to find a way out of this corner. Is there an emergency outlet? No, there isn't one. Straight up, gonna get the air command grab guaranteed. Oh, he baits the DP again. As you called it earlier, you live by it, you die by it, just like a warrior.
Absolutely.
Might be Sparta, right?
Yeah, probably. Okay, using the snatcher there to snatch Kimberly out of the air. I like that. Okay, oh, tried to get the confirm. Unfortunately, didn't get the full jabs there.
Standing medium kick, the gold button, drive rush cancel. PORTAJON already has the corner. Once again, Chip is gonna have to make some executive decisions.
Oh man, this is such a tough place to be in. Okay, he just jumps out. Pick the right time to do it.
I mean, yet jumping out, those throws have been whipping for PORTAJON.
Dude,
very fortunate for Chip.
Yeah, Chip wound up just getting hit by the jump in, so PORTAJON wasn't able to get. Oh,
okay.
Oh man,
he
didn't believe it.
Yeah, there was no sauce on that one, unfortunately. Yeah, that was really unfortunate because like the read was good, just wasn't able to get the hit after the fact.
Yeah, no, and I think it was like a one combo thing to get the end of that round there too. So very, very unfortunate.
Oh yeah, you're right, especially with Kimberly.
Oh, okay. All right, Chip showing some signs of life here, fighting back, putting PORTAJON back in the corner. Good throw.
Yeah,
what's
scary.
next? Live by the wake up EXDP? Die by the way.
I mean, getting deterred is also suicide, right? Because Kimberly's just going to keep going, and I like that. Just say, hey, you baited me twice, but I don't think you're going to keep baiting me.
Oh yeah. Oh, gets counter hit. Okay. Chip with a chance here. Just needs to survive. Just weather the storm. Just weather the smell.
Weather the smell. Oh, this is getting bad. Worse over time. There's one. Is it going to be a number two? No, it's not. Takes it with a standing heavy punch, and there you go. PORTAJON closing shop, and Chip wasn't able to do anything about it.
Yeah, yep. Good match though. It was really cool seeing like all the crazy adaptations there, especially this is one of those matchups too that's so bizarre, right? Because you have Ed, who is.
I'm so immature. I'm sorry, dude. Like,
no.
When I said closing shop, I was going to say closing something else, but I had to stop it right there and just find another word.
No, it's all good. I was just admiring, man, he looks like he's a little upset for losing that. That's unfortunate. But
yeah, I mean, it was a close one, right? Yeah, that was one of those.
Yeah, like it was not free by any chance.
You could see yourself winning that. You could see the situations where it kind of just like slipped away from you, especially with that teleport into the left corner.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But you know what, though? Like, there was so much good stuff in that match, and that's one of those things where Street Fighter, even though like the number says like 2-0 or 2-1,
dude,
like,
10-0 close games. It's a real thing. I swear, I've won sets where I'm like, dude, I swear to you, it's not as bad as it sounds. Like I was sweating the whole time, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people will see the score with no storyline.
Absolutely.
They have no idea what happened. But yeah, that was one of those where it's like, yeah, I lost, but.
Yeah, no, and you could tell both of them were such good players because there was so many adaptations happening, right? Like we saw the Ed like doing the DPs, like trying to bait those out, and then the Ed being non-deterred by it.
The uppercut from the rush, the dart in into the uppercut on the level 2.
Yes,
that's something a lot of people might just be like, maybe just try and block. It's like, no, I'm hitting you. I'm gonna swing into it.
Stop it. Get down here.
Just in case, but looks like we're gonna get our next match here. I need to keep my eyes on the controller, so that's important context.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because now after seeing some of the techniques we've seen, it's like, what are you on? What are you on? What kind of equipment you got?
Dude, I'm willing to bet. I don't know. Like, is there anybody else that plays stick anymore? I do.
Yeah, I mean there are a few.
Although I've been playing pad recently, and honestly, I've been having a good old time playing modern pad.
Apparently, HAMAD is pad, which is weird because you would think, oh, HAMAD's gonna get off stick, maybe hitbox, maybe. I don't know, like, what is it called? Like WASD?
Oh, the mix box?
The mix box, But, no, pad, DualShock. Which we haven't confirmed yet, I don't think, right?
Yeah, we need to see. We need to see the
footage. If anyone in chat knows, please let us know, because I'm here. I'll find them at some point this weekend, but still.
Word. And we got Shogun and Kyle Icon stepping up to the. Oh, and we got the accountant.
Yep, the accountant. We're here to do business. I think you owe rent or something.
$1 million tax write-off. Here we go.
Here we go. Tax write-off is insane. Insane. That is what. Yeah, that's what the portal is.
Oh yeah.
Time for some write-offs. Here we go.
Wow, and Kyle just spending all of that drive meter undeterred.
Oh, checks it with the forward heavy kick. straight into the level 1, goes for the command grab again. We are unhinged.
Dude, and this is so dangerous being burnt out against JP because he can just chip you out so fast.
Bro, this is what happens when you have an accountant. You don't have to worry. Just keep swiping the card. It's good. You're covered.
Bank carrier in your favor.
I bought the bank. That's what happened.
Ooh, nice. Okay, jumping over the command grab. All right. Okay, now let's see what Shogun has here. This is his chance to show us what he's got.
Yep. Goes for the command grab again. We've been seeing a lot of those, but you can see Shogun picked up on it.
Yeah, and he's doing such a good job of like reacting to it too, right? Because that is reactable. It's very hard to react to, but unless you have that matchup knowledge, like it seems Shogun does.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like you can get caught slipping, right? You can just be like sleeping at the wheel. But if your opponent is clearly relying on it, okay, that's going to be that for this round. Okay, Shogun do some adaptations, jumping out of the command grab. That was a big one. That was a pretty important one.
No, he needed that to stay in this game, or else like the mental was just going to start deteriorating. Ooh. Yeah, anti-air didn't work out there for our accountant.
Yeah, a little slow. That knee drop.
Okay, I like the idea. Kyle didn't bite for it. Does that punish?
That okay, that's punish, yes. Very fast. That's one of the advantages of DJ's level 1. It's not invincible at all, but it does have some utility.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh no, that's, oh no! Ah, he got it, he got it, all right.
All right, the adaptations from Shogun. Yeah, you saw there Kyle at first, just running havoc in that first round, checking DJ of all characters, checking DJ's drive with a forward heavy kick with DJ's back to the wall, but the adaptations from Shogun there, taking the first game.
Okay, and here's the wipeout course that is JP full screen.
Again,
he's so good at reacting to those. You know he's labbed that out, right?
Yeah,
like it definitely seems like he's labbed that specific situation out so much for him to be reacting like this.
Most JP players will not throw out that many. So I'm gonna give credit to Kyle for being like so confident and brave in maintaining that conviction.
Absolutely. Oh, up check.
Just waited. Nah, I'm not an unk.
Oh, got the throw, okay.
Yeah, just no contest. Well,
yeah, it didn't have the EX. Oh, that was so smart. I got hit by that.
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
I got hit by it.
It happens. That is the risk you take when you go into burnout. Is your opponent might just get a little froggy.
Very true.
Oh, okay. I saw the whiff punish in my head, bro. I was like, oh, it's about to happen. Okay.
That was good.
Kyle says, I've done this 1,000 times. I know where you're going. That was smart.
That was so smart. Okay, let's see. Can Shogun fight his way out of the corner here? What? This is looking a little dire.
Dude, that adaptation was so sick. Knowing that the crotch heavy punch has been late, goes to the crotch medium punch instead on the anti-air.
Ooh, stop it.
Okay, Kyle waking up. No more command grabs. Now we're playing for real. Okay, okay, okay.
Adaptation on adaptation. This is fighting games, baby.
You see that OD double spike on the close ones.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of maybe expecting a DJ driver, but it didn't come.
Oh, I think he was expecting the grab coming from DJ, but
yeah, didn't
pan out.
Yeah, and now there's going to be a little bit of drive gates left here, and you got to be careful. You're going to spin it in amnesia. You're going to level 1, but you are now fighting for your life. But oh, there you go. That's it. You have to parry that.
Grab. Oh.
But no, we pay for insurance, amnesia, just in case I'm burnt out.
All right.
The medium portal's there.
It took 5 tries, but he finally got him with that. Oh, no! Unfortunate for Kyle trying to get something going, but was just in too dire of a situation.
Yeah, Shogun showing why that title was claimed and given, voted in by the people.
Dude, and look at this. Dude, this production's so sick. This is the pools area. This is like the rest of the competition. We only see 1 match out of like a billion that are happening.
There are a lot of people fighting for their lives right now. I see NOAHTHEPRODIGY.
Yeah, I saw Sledge back there too.
Yeah, Sledge. We just walked by. We saw Aziz Sensei. Who else? You see a lot of names.
Who else we see in there? Oh, we doing? Oh no, they're talking to the TO.
Okay.
I thought they were about to wave at the camera.
Yeah. So you guys don't know, you can't see all of it, you just see the stream, but there are matches happening right now. These are tournament matches. You guys can see the strain, the nod of respect. Yeah, it's classic FTC. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff.
Absolutely.
That's patented with like the head tilt.
Oh yeah. There's base. Still fighting out of losers, I think. Wait,
No, winners,
win.
winners.
Yeah, he won. Sorry.
It was dire. I get why you
That's
mentioned
right.
it. It was going
That's right.
really bad, really fast, but then base found the DI.
That's right.
And, you know, clutch it up from that point.
That's right.
Here we
Let's go.
Yeah, I got the Texas Showdown shirt. Shout outs, we're repping.
Dude, this is such a
Cabana
sick
logo
tournament,
in the back.
man.
Yep.
Such a sick tournament. Such a sick tournament. Look at this. And also shout outs to all the volunteers that help these pools keep running, man. Like, there's so many people that I think don't get enough love.
Yes.
For all of the shit that they
takes an army, right? I mean, to run a ship,
oh yeah,
you need a crew, and the crew is usually not being seen, right? And that's, you know, it's easier to do your job if you're not worried about
absolutely,
all that stuff.
But it's I think it's always important to remember that all those volunteers and all these people working in production and those people working up front at the artist alley, like they're giving up their time of having the fun that we're having to make sure that we have a good time. So it's always good to remember that.
No, I 100% agree. A lot of people, you're right. They're the invisible heroes.
Yes.
Right? You know, not all heroes wear capes, but they carry tablets and make sure everything works out.
Tablets and what, clipboards?
Clipboards, yeah. Like they're around and they're helping make sure the show goes exactly as we hope it does.
Absolutely.
As well as our sponsors with Red Bull.
Yeah.
Because without Red Bull, we would both be probably dead.
I'd be dead, yeah. No, I'd be asleep at this point.
Yes.
All right, we finally got a loop.
Kimberly again.
There's a lot of Kimberlys. Yeah, I've been noticing that.
Okay, Houston, Texas is what we do. Got the Kimberlys down here.
Okay. Oh, it's Noms. Okay, I thought that was Noms. I wasn't entirely sure.
Yeah, we got 4 letters.
The 4-letter game.
Yep.
Also, Invader game. We got somebody from Canada coming in.
Oh, interesting.
With Raid. RAVS?
Is that okay? Did someone actually fly out from Canada to be here, or are they just repping?
They're just repping the Canada flag? I don't know. I want to think that they flew from Canada to be here.
Probably, right? I think it's pulled from Star GG, so.
Overhead. Oh, the grab on the DI. One more hit's going to do it. They grab.
Spinning the level 1. It's a risky one, but you got to sometimes have faith in your ability to push your offense, but it's not going to matter. Nam's able to find that crouching light punch after the slide.
Yeah, and that was such a smart slide to get under that, right? Like, he wound up crossing RAVS up when RAVS was the one trying to cross him up.
The cross under, yeah. And that's the second slide we've seen used as an escape.
Yes. Absolutely. Oh, it doesn't get the full confirm. Unfortunate for Nams.
Crouching medium punch to go. Doesn't get the perfect knuckle, but we still have the life lead. That drive gauge is not looking healthy, though. You might be ashy pretty soon. Where's the lotion?
Oh, that's going to go through. All right. Good reactions there from RAVS. I keep wanting to say Rays.
RAVS and Nams, all right? It's
RAVS and Nams. Okay, good confirm here from RAVS. Now, oh, I was going to say good anti-air from Nams, but it just whipped.
Yeah, that was that spaced out jump. We got the umbrella anti-airs. Got to be ready with those. The back, that's burnout.
And that's so unfortunate because I'm sure Nams did the perfect like throw setup there, but because of the burnout, it was just a couple frames off.
That's true, yeah. The DP again, RAVS refusing. I mean, that was burnout, right? I think the chip was going to do it regardless.
Yeah, like I think the only thing Nams could have done there is level 1 to get through that. Oh, nice air there. Oh, okay. Very dangerous there. You saw RAVS pressing those jabs and Nams choosing not to whip punish them. Good anti-air.
Yeah, if that was any further away, that could have been bad. Sending heavy punch, gonna get the run. Ever since Kimberly got that buff with the run being faster, it made her so much better. At least like more threatening on offense. That is not what you wanted. There is absolutely, but drops the combo.
Wow,
no,
that's going to go into level 3. Oh, no.
The double. I mean, to be fair, that was the timeline correcting itself, but still, you got to be feeling it for RAVS right now. That was the easiest conversion, and maybe just wasn't ready for it. Maybe thought it was over.
No, I think, man, yeah, there's too many CPMs happening. Cross-ups per minute are too damn high.
Yeah.
Like, I think Nams wound up, like, crossing himself up and wound up getting the Tatsu there instead.
No, definitely was meant to be a run, right?
Yeah.
Like, the mix-up's so good that you yourself didn't even know where you were, then you committed to the run.
Unless he gambled on that Tatsu being on the other side.
Absolutely no way that was a run. I refuse to accept that.
No, I'm with you, though. I'm with you.
I refuse. Even if they themselves tell me that, I'm like, no, that's not what you meant. We're not accepting that.
Live your own truth. Okay, now this is this is looking a little rough for RAVS here. Big confirm, gonna go for the big pop.
Air command grab at some point here. No, just gonna go for the basic combo into the meaty overhead. That level one's gonna be burnout. Okay. Not quite, almost though. There it is.
Oh, all right. The shimmy do. All right. Big hit.
The level 1 has come out again. They've been so consistent, but that really more so shows how aggressive both of these players are. Not wanting to give up an inch.
I wanted to say that one was coming, but I was too afraid of being wrong again.
Nope.
Should have just done it.
It's Street Fighter 6, all right? Your guess is as good as everyone else's.
That's such a way of putting that. Oh, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, I mean, something basic. Could have gotten a standing heavy punch.
Yeah, but look at that screen positioning, though, getting closer to the corner. Okay. Wasn't necessarily a whiff punish, but got the counter hit. Now we are in the corner. Overhead. What's next?
Oh, okay. That should be it. That should be the level 3.
Oh, yeah. And Noms.
Gonna extend it fully here. Gonna put on the headphones. We're gonna make us watch this entire thing, Noms.
You know what's funny?
Clean it up with the Kimberly.
Kimberly putting on the headphones. Everybody else taking off their headphones.
Yeah, she don't need you. She's chilling.
It's like giving somebody the wrong, or like giving the wrong person the iPod on a road trip.
Yeah.
Wait, did I just like age myself by calling it an iPod?
No.
Oh no.
iPod. I'm definitely beyond you, buddy. It's over for you now.
I'm gonna have a heart attack now.
It's so funny just talking to someone and they say the wrong. You gotta hide your age in the FGC.
Yeah.
Like, how old are you? No, don't worry about it. Like, you try to see if you can DI them or not. You start like fishing for information. Yeah, man. You know, like I woke up, I was so tired, man.
Yeah, my back was hurting a little bit.
I only got 4 hours of sleep. That's what they say.
We got Judas coming back up. All right. And man, and you know what? I got hit earlier too because I said, "Mom, get off the phone. I'm trying to win the game." Right, with dial-up connections. So I unked myself out real hard.
Dial-up.
Dude, I unked myself out real hard.
There are some terms that get used now. Just as a term with no context.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's become part of the, I guess part of like the English language in a sense, where it's used more casually, but even that will be considered boomer language. It's just boomers say that.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Dial it up. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Well, dial up was an actual thing?
Dude, I had this discussion while they're getting the match set up. I had this discussion on the road trip here. Do you think in like 50, 60 years, like people's last names are going to be different? Like how sometimes last names are like based on professions. Like, do you think like there's going to be like a John Skibbity or some shit like 50, 60 years down the line?
I promise you, there is already someone named Skibbity. Chat, look it up. Let us know. I bet you everything. There is someone who named their kid Skibbity.
Dude, that's wild.
Or like their last name was like a D.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you know, that was like the initial, and then they named it Skibby.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh god.
Here's my son Skibby. Last name D.
And here we go. Oh, fighting out of Louisiana, Child 2023 or 22.
223. Oh, 233. Excuse me.
I apologize. I'm illiterate today. And we got Judas coming back with the Bison. Okay, big. Oh, didn't go for the counter hit confirmed there. It's Judas. Now gets the punish counter. Gets perfect parried, and here comes Child. Okay. Trying to put Judas in the corner for the timeout.
Goes straight for the DI after the overhead. That is plus, so they're less likely to press.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, punish counter. This should be an easy combo there to the back heavy kick. Vibing right after the fact. He doesn't need to hit a level 3 to vibe. He's vibing already.
He's always vibing. See the sunglasses?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Dude, I like that a lot, calling that out. That was so sick. Oh, you want to just try to bait out fireballs? Here's a slide. Sit down.
It's always funny whenever I see people like walking back and forth, like on characters that have really long range lows.
Oh,
I'm like, you do know who you're fighting, right? Like, you might want to crouch every now and then, just so they don't get any ideas.
Well, you know, it's like that saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
And fool me 3 times is a level 3. Look at this. That's going to be it for the first game. Child with the Yeah, that was fast. That was really fast. Two rounds, that was... It looked like Judas was fighting, but I look at the health and it just didn't go anywhere. Did you see
Child look at the camera? He was like, yeah, I just did that. Just like a quick, like a little glance, the blue steel.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Child, a very confident dude.
Yeah, and Louisiana FGC, man, they got a lot of killers out there, too.
They do. And a lot of people don't know that they're from Louisiana, right? We have, like, Nightmare Effect, for example. Another former Borrowed player just like Child, also playing DJ now.
Absolutely. And we have, you know, like XSFL contestant Toy, right? Fighting out of Louisiana, building up that entire scene.
Yep.
And they're always traveling over here to Houston to steal the Texas money.
playing the game again, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Trying out that modern loop.
Dude, modern controls are fun, man.
Yeah, you know what else is fun, though? Oh, I was going to say this corner, but just gives it up completely, just trying to replenish that drive gauge.
Yeah, this is so smart from Child, because he's just trying to get that drive meter back on his side, right? He's trying to get that under control. And Bison is one of those characters that is so good at wearing that down, but not if you can't get the hit.
Yeah, that is the problem with characters like DJ. So elusive, hard to hit them, or at least even just pinpoint where he's going to be and when. Where he's going to be and when.
Woo. Man, Child is just running a train here, and this is match point too, so Judas needs to pull something out of the hat.
Yeah. It might be a throw loop. I'm not going to lie to you. No, it's a back heavy kick. Nice parry.
Ooh.
The crouching heavy punch cannot be canceled. Drops the combo. Wasn't able to get to the other side. We'll get a full combo there. This is going to be a ton of damage. Not going to kill, but the drive gauge is going to be the difference maker here.
Absolutely, man. And, you know, I think Judas is just a little too nervous here to drop stuff like that.
That's it. That is it. Attempts the parry, which, by the way, Child was going to throw regardless, but it didn't really matter either way. Saw that the flash blue, had forever to walk up and throw it anyway, and takes it 2-0 very convincingly.
That shirt. Jesus Christ.
Which one?
That one?
Which one? I don't know what you're talking about.
You're right. You're right.
I was talking to him earlier. He was like, look at my shirt, bro. I don't care about this game. I was like, oh, no.
You know what?
A DJ player is saying that before pools.
And then he won.
I'm just here to have fun. I'm here for the event. I'm here to make friends.
Oh,
Party, right? He doesn't care about his pools. He's just here to play. And he's a good player with that kind of mindset playing DJ.
All right. Also, Alpha B in the chat saying Child's from Baltimore? He had the LAGR tag. That's why I thought he was from Louisiana.
No. So that's just the team itself. He is from Baltimore. That is true.
Oh, okay.
He showed me his ID. I was just sleeping on the wheel there. My fault.
Okay.
Sorry, Child. Don't kill me.
No. Thanks, Alpha B. Alpha B in the chat calling it out. I didn't know. I just saw the tag and I assumed. And you know what? When you make an assumption, I'm making an ass out of me and me.
Yep. Hey, don't blame me, chat.
Yeah, no, that was all me. I'll take that one. I'll take that one.
Child is going to watch this back. He's going to DM me like, what did you say, bro? Dude, I didn't say it.
Dude, tell him to send me a DM. I'll apologize.
He's chill. I don't think about it. But yeah, we're going to have, what controls we got?
Dude, yeah, we got 2 leverless.
All right.
I'm shocked.
Let's see it. Let's see what happens.
What's that controller on the right there?
That might be these might be custom builds. I don't recognize either of the two. They might have to take their fingers off that for me to actually see what it is. But what characters are they going to play? That is the second question. That matters.
Yeah, no, I know man, I'm so terrible with names. The person on the bottom has played before. He was having a great time on stream. Ed Player, that's right. He was the uppercut.
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to say. So that's the reason why we started looking at the controllers in the first place.
Yes.
Yeah. It's your fault.
This guy.
Your fault for doing that. So we're probably going to see, because that is a pretty advanced technique, right? Using the jump SOC, which I predict is what we saw there.
Yeah.
Either way, the normal DP shortcuts are fine. They're pretty fast anyway. But I saw 0 telegraph, which is why I'm assuming that that's what it was. Yeah. So if that is the case, we might see some reactions, because Jury is a character that kind of forces flinch reactions. Yeah. She has a drive rush. She has the heavy kick. She has the standing medium kick. She has to jump.
That's a huge call out too. Dang, Beluga coming out like a whale.
Yep, Beluga, very strong player as well.
Yeah, RODGE, that's his name. Sorry, RODGE. I'm just bad with names in general. It's nothing personal.
It was RODGE, right? That did the 3-frame DP.
I think so.
Okay.
Dude, I don't know, man. Everything's such a blur. Everything's just been so crazy and so good.
There were 2 Ed players, which is one, but this was definitely the color. But Beluga already has the corner here. Again, a very good player, Dallas, Texas.
Oh, nice. Oh, no. Good jump. That's the second time that's happened. So RODGE seems to be autopiloting, trying to get a perfect parry on a jump in. I fall victim to that, too. And when somebody gets a read on you doing that, it's going to hurt.
I like that. That looked like an option selected for the parry there on the DP. Got a chunk of drive gauge. Not that they needed it, but, you know, we still take it.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
Punish with the crouching light kick, but too far away. Or maybe, wait, hold on. I don't remember the situation. It doesn't matter. We're moving on.
RODGE fighting out of the corner here, trying to get Beluga to stop the party. Beluga is just kind of playing the game like he wants to play right now. Like, he's just chilling. He's got the life lead.
Yeah, gets the full combo here with the standing medium punch. That should be it.
Oh, he messed up the drive rush. No.
Yeah, missed the button to get the DRC cancel there. And RODGE pressing as many punches as possible. We're going to get them to all fit in to confirm with the standing heavy kick into the level 1 Beluga.
Man, Beluga just got so lucky because he dropped that level 3 to end the round. That was RODGE's perfect time to just do like that extra mental damage.
I mean, I want to say maybe he got lucky, but Beluga just looks to have control regardless, right? Like that's one of those drops where it's like, I kind of feel like Beluga's just going to pick it back up anyway. I think RODGE needs to take some control here.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing. Like, you see Beluga is kind of like initiating a lot of these interactions, and RODGE is trying to react to something.
Yes, that is a guaranteed. Send the homie in. We'll talk after.
Level 1? Oh, doesn't go for the level 1.
I doesn't think it's necessary. I think Beluga just thought, yeah, I think I can win this without spinning this. I'm just going to hold on to it in case I need it later, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, very true.
RODGE, it's not looking good. Has no way to control Beluga right now. Beluga just doing whatever they want. The jump.
Dude, something that's crazy about this match that we're seeing is Beluga is making it seem like Jury has longer buttons than Ed.
I mean, I think the jumps have been deterring RODGE from pressing anything, right? And that's kind of the difference maker.
Yeah, that is very true.
As an Ed player, if you're not confident in answering exactly like that, I think Beluga's like, well, I'm going to keep jumping. You're not anti-airing me. That heavy kick hits again, no confirm.
Dude, look at this spacing. He stood right outside of that jumping medium punch range.
Okay, gets the parry to whiff. Controlling the drive hitch a little bit now, RODGE. Nope, no taking on the throw, okay.
And one more hit for both players is gonna do it.
Okay.
But this is Beluga match point. This is RODGE survival point. If you can chip Beluga out here, slowly withering it. Man, using the store to take out the fireball to avoid the chip. Beluga's just having himself
okay, convert, but wasn't able to. Oh, RODGE definitely needed that. Now Beluga able to get in with the fireball, but RODGE with the delayed throw. Beluga was just a little too close and gets gone.
Is Beluga just playing too much? Is that what's happening here?
I don't know. This looks, I'm not sure. Jumping heavy punch again. Heavy kick, excuse me.
Okay. All right, RODGE showing signs of life here. This is probably what RODGE needed for the turnaround, right? Like now he's got the momentum a little bit on his side. He's got that round on the board.
Yeah, that didn't get the punish on it. You needed that. But here's the thing, though. I think RODGE starts to get more confident in pressing these buttons, but the jumps are still going to be what matter the most. If RODGE is able to even survive the situation, which is looking like the answer is going to be no. Yeah. Nice and simple. Beluga going to go into the level 3 here. The crowd goes wild. Beluga clearly a fan favorite here. More or less local, right? I'm not mistaken. I think Beluga is Dallas.
Is he a Dallas guy?
Unless I am wrong here, I'm pretty sure it's Dallas, unless it is Houston, but pretty sure it's Dallas.
Chat, where are we at? Yeah, DFW.
Yes.
Thank you, Split Synergist.
Yeah, I've seen too much Beluga. It's too many Dallas things. Like, I'll be like, you're not leaving from Houston to go compete in Dallas, right? So I'm just making sure. Just making sure.
Man. Dude. Noah's stepping back up.
All right. So what do you think? Is it going to be the Cammy? Because now we're pretty deep in the bracket, right? This is where matches get tough. But Noah, of course, you know, at this point, world caliber player, right? No one's going to be doubting any of his secondaries, his third characters, fifth characters, seventh string character, whatever. It's still going to be good. But does he want to risk in a 2 out of 3 on any character but his Luke?
I think. Look, this is a shot in the dark. I'm assuming what we're gonna see is we're gonna see the Cammy, and then if he loses a round or if he loses a game, he's gonna switch it over.
Okay. Well, that's a dangerous game to play. I mean, I want to see what he does. You know, maybe it's possible as well, right? Because this is sort of like off season for like the tours and whatnot, right? So as far as he's concerned,
yeah, now it's time to play.
If he's gonna, because I think he is trying Cammy seriously, right? So if there's ever a time to try and make a switch or take a character more seriously, it's now.
Absolutely.
So it's possible that he's just like, okay, I'm just gonna stick with Cammy and see what happens. But Noah doesn't like losing. So if that's the case, I think that will be short-lived if anything goes wrong.
Oh yeah. Well, let's see what we got here. They haven't chosen the characters yet. We're just doing the button checks. Also, I'm so happy this is what button checks are now instead of like going into the game and then going out. Oh, man.
Yeah. Makes production much smoother, right? Especially as the FGC grows and the offline. Offline is officially back now.
Yes.
I think it's fair to say that. So we're going to get more people coming offline, which means we need smoother ways to get this going.
No, it just makes it for a better playing experience too, because you're not like sitting there like you know, if you're a newer player, like you're nervous, so you just have to sit there in silence and be like,
Yep, what are they doing? They're testing out their combos. All right, cool. So Noah's sticking with the Cammy, which actually is a pretty good match for Kimberly.
Yeah, Cammy has longer buttons than Kimberly, especially like the buttons tend to hurt a little bit worse too.
Both of these characters have very similar approaches, very similar toolkits, right? So
Absolutely.
they're both very aggressive. They have corner carry. Jump approaches are similar in a sense. The perfect parry from Nams. I almost said Hams. Maybe because it's because Noah's going ham. Already is burnt out again, refusing.
Whoa, the crosscut was sick.
Yeah, pays the price on the way out, Nams, but still got out of the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see there's no anti-air from Nams. Worried about the potential switch up. Baits.
No, he does not.
I thought it was a bait there.
I thought so too.
Stop, but the burnout causes that to be plus, I believe.
Do it again. I wanted a third one. Ah, man.
Maybe even? Maybe even. What is that normally? The run stop. I'm going to look at that later, but just like that, Noah takes the first round.
Dude, Noah's, something that I really admire about Noah is just like his confidence in himself is so cool. Because like when he, although Nams got him on the corner.
Okay, Nams.
Shimmy dimmy.
The double shimmy, shades of punk. The confidence here, and I love this from Nams. The parry there from Noah. Like, that's why parry is so good. Yeah, it kind of reduces the mental stack. You don't have to worry about too much. You see a flash, you press parry, it beats most of the options, and then they have to target that specifically. Okay, jumping away, not allowing any... Wait, I don't know why you would do that regardless, but maybe... Was the drive gauge really low?
Yeah, I think he was trying to get the burnout there, just like this.
I see.
Yeah, it's something... I think something that I haven't really noticed before looking at Noah's gameplay now is he burns himself out a lot, but what he's really good at doing is he's really good at burning out his opponent.
Yes, yes.
Like, so he's forcing you to play his game, which is sick.
Most of Street Fighter 6 is resource management,
yes.
Right? So with Noah, you have to be careful about what you spend because you're going to need it. So this spend right here from Nams, I want us to talk about this later because it might actually backfire. Never mind.
Uh-oh. Man, no anti-air from Nams. He's so not confident on that crouching pierce from Kimberly.
Oh, you saw the double buffer. That was a stick player buffer.
Oh, the overhead. What's next? Okay, good awareness to not keep that string going for the air reset.
The anti-airs are not here from Nams. So concerned with the Cammy air approaches. The air footies are too strong. Doesn't want to play any part of that game, and so Noah now is at set point.
Dude, yeah, and this is what I was saying. Nams has been heartbroken by that crouching fierce before, so I think he's so afraid to use it.
Yeah, keeping it a true block from Noah.
Okay, good call out. I like that a lot.
Okay, yeah, now we're gonna party. We're gonna go for the level 3. Spray cans everywhere, but to be honest, this is more survival for Nams, right? Nams needs to make something happen right now.
Yeah, this is his chance to do it. Okay, good confirm. We got a couple more in the tank.
Noah actually delays and then jumps out after the fact, reclaiming the corner. Now Nams on the verge. Any hit from Noah will do it right now. Nams burnt out.
Oh no! Okay, goes for the throw.
Okay,
all right.
Yeah, that will do it. The Tatsu is the max damage in that situation, but I do appreciate Nams going for the elbow and then just going for the throw after the fact.
Oh man, got the hit, back in the corner already. Got the setup. Oh, that's gonna hurt. You know what? That's really good.
That's not bad, actually, because now Noah's spent the level 3. If Nams can just protect the drive gauge and the positioning a little bit longer, which actually is doing a pretty good job, but then neutral jumps Noah. Finds the DP on the anti-air. Again, reclaims the corner, targeting that drive gauge you talked about. Nams has to parry something, and this is pretty much...
Okay, this is Nams' chance. And you know, we were talking about that anti-air earlier. The one time he tried it, he got stumped. One more mix-up here is going to do it for Noah. Can Nams survive? This is a dire situation.
Yes. Noah able to find a DP. Spends the OD just in case. Max damage. A little bit overkill, but you know you don't want to risk it, right? So I like that from Noah. The awareness is there. Good stuff from that to Nams as well.
Yeah.
That was one mistake from Noah, maybe, and that could have gone completely opposite direction. At least for that one game.
That's such a testament to both of them, right? Because if Noah would have like accidentally given Nams a couple more chances, Nams would have taken that all day. But Noah showing the caliber of player he is, right? Just absolutely steamrolling, making amazingly good decisions when they matter.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Man, again, look at this crowd of people just spectating the tournament. This is so sick.
Yeah.
This is so sick.
Yep. See, as he's walking away there, gonna be in the team tournament. I think actually just messaged me. You wanna team up? I'm like, dude, I'm on commentary, dude. Shout out.
Body.
Yeah. Houston, Texas. Oh, Tento over there grabbing a Red Bull.
Dude, I'm so jealous of Tento. He's walking around with that A-frame. Just looking so good with the bicep. Look at that. His arms look so good. I'm so jealous.
That is a good-looking man right there. You know what? You know what's interesting too? I went to the gym earlier today, right? Yeah. And I saw him. I was like, of course you're here.
Here at the hotel?
Yes. You know, and he's telling me, of course you're here. Had a little good chat. Like, yeah, I mean, you still gotta, you know, it's a routine. It's hard. It's hard not to maintain it.
Absolutely.
And you know, it shows.
Absolutely.
But yeah, he's definitely showing out with that tank top. Definitely showing out.
And it's like one of those like undershirt tank tops too. So we know. I see you, Tento. I see what you're doing.
That's a straight up wife beater. Yeah, that's the original. And I swear, dude, if you're like a Zoomer, that's a real term. If you don't know what that is, I promise you, I didn't make that up. It's a real thing.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, but it looks like we're gonna have our next match here.
This is gonna be crazy.
Is HAMAD?
That's HAMAD. He is playing on a pad.
Okay. No, I saw his backpack earlier, right?
It's an is that a DualSense?
It might be.
I can't tell if it's a DualSense or an Xbox pad. I can't see the other stick.
So I saw his backpack earlier, right? And I was like, his hands are empty. And that backpack looks a little small.
I think that's an Xbox controller.
Oh, okay.
All right, all right, all right.
Okay, cool. And then we have another debut of that shirt. Another showcase of your. I think you have one of those. I think I saw you wearing that once.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
No.
No. I'm not that confident. Dude, I love watching HAMAD play. I love watching HAMAD play.
I love watching HAMAD play from a distance.
Yes, exactly.
I have to mute his stream.
Exactly.
I have to mute his stream. And HAMAD, if you're watching this later, I'm sorry, dude.
It's nothing but love.
I love your play, bro, but you're not yourself when you're streaming, dude.
Peace and love, man. Peace and love.
But yeah, it's a Snickers bar, you know?
Yeah, it gets the best of us.
Yeah, but you know, it's not just him. It's a lot of people just, you know, rank gets you or just it's a little different. It's like, you know, being on the road.
All right, let's see. Child already pushing him out into the corner. So let's see if HAMAD's going to be able to fight his way out of here. Oh, no. That was such a terrible time to do a DI. It's such a great time to...
Oh, okay. Just smack DJ to the floor.
That was like a fly swatter.
Yeah, it kind of was, huh?
Okay, now HAMAD's playing the HAMAD game.
Oh, you see the drive meter gain from that situation? Okay, it doesn't matter now. There's going to be a chunk of that. Not enough, but just really close.
HAMAD about to get the round win. Oh, doesn't go for the... Okay. I thought he was going to go for the throw after the tap parry, but...
Yeah, that was so smart from HAMAD as well to do the DI. Yeah. Because Shao didn't really have that much drive gauge to begin with in that situation, and the health was already low.
Yes. Man, so big ups HAMAD taking the first round here in this game number 1.
Yeah, the names, we'll get the names fixed in a second, guys. But yeah, it is 100% HAMAD on the right side playing the Honda. I know that looks weird regardless. That is weird, but HAMAD's playing Honda. It's 2025, right? Catch up.
Oh, man. I feel like that was at like the last pixel, that fierce punish counter crumple there. I was going to say crush counter, but that's not what that is.
No, crush counters are gone, all right? Now you get punished, not crushed. Your spirit is crushed.
Yeah, there's other types of crushes happening. Oh, is this going to kill? Yeah, it is.
That's definitely going to kill. The unnecessary... You said it before, HAMAD doesn't want us to watch the animation, but I think he actually does.
Yeah, he needs to like take a breath, calm down a little bit.
You know, there actually is a legitimate advantage and a legitimate reason to do level 3.
Absolutely.
To buy yourself a little bit of time to process it, but also even the mental damage that you might be doing to your opponent to get them to watch that, while they get to stew in it a little bit. Yeah,
like it's the game outside the game, right? Yes. You're making them a little sad and a little upset. You're making them watch this instead of just going to the next round. Okay, Child now resorting to the wake up DPs here, the wake up flash kicks rather. Oh, man, that was such crazy timing on that headbutt. That felt like it was at the last possible moment.
Yeah, one of those old school headbutts, right? Street Fighter 2.
I feel like if that was a cross up, the headbutt would have auto-corrected.
Probably. Yeah, probably. Like that, right? That was attempted there. But in this game, it's a little bit harder to do that just because of how the collision boxes work.
Yeah.
Okay. Swinging at the skies. There's no one up there.
Oh, no.
Okay. Child drops it, but get the 2-for-1 special. Backs up again. The reaction. I'm not an unk.
Okay. Choosing to forgo damage for the screen positioning. That's smart play from HAMAD. Unfortunate timing on that jump there, but with that said, HAMAD already out of the corner. Did he block?
I think he did, yes. That's going to be huge here. Gets the full combo.
Doesn't go for the kill.
Yeah, I think definitely had enough resources to do so. Oh, by the way, set point as well for HAMAD, and it's looking like it might happen. Giles manages to get the heavily needed perfect parry and is going to convert. This time not dropping the combo, surviving. One more round.
And this is a Child needs this to survive in the winner's side.
Oh,
here we go. It's party time. Okay,
like that.
Yeah, choosing not to even try to go for the perfect parry, just getting that out of here. I like that.
Yeah, and I like HAMAD using the slower butt drop. That's much harder to perfect parry than the faster options, because people will just flinch and perfect parry when they see you coming down, but they have to manually time it if you do it that way. This might be it. Level 3, there were very minimal hits there. I think the scaling is low.
It's going to be close. I think
that might be it, dude.
Is that a kill? I think that's a kill.
Okay, not quite.
Okay.
So much heavier scaling than I thought on that one. Headbutt goes the wrong way again. Okay.
Oh, man.
Yep. The
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, the perfect parry. Once again, reduces the mental stack. I like that from HAMAD. Keeping track of it, knowing that it's low risk to do that, but it's high risk for his opponent.
I think he did that on purpose. Because he lost that other round to a perfect parry. I think he was like, watch this.
Knowing him, probably. Probably. I would not put it past him. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, he does have the pad. You were correct.
All right. And man, here come Austin, Texas's hero SLEDGE sitting down to play.
I'm not too familiar.
He's got a crazy Akuma.
Oh, yeah?
He's got a wild Akuma.
Like, so I know the name. I've seen results, but I don't actually know. I've never played them. I don't know much about them as a whole. Unless I have, and I just didn't know who they were at the time.
The only person I've ever seen make SLEDGE not look like a really, really good player is Rudy, Sinister X.
Okay.
And that's only because...
Dalsim?
Well, it was Dalsim, and also Rudy grinds with, I don't know if you remember Oliver Queen.
Oh, that's that's the homie, dude, yeah.
So, and Oliver Queen has an insane Akuma, so Rudy has that matchup knowledge. That's the only time I've ever seen SLEDGE uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, Oliver Queen, shout-outs to him as well.
And being a dad and a
like he had to go off the grid for a bit, but like some of the best fundamentals that you will see, right? Like actually just getting carried by fundamentals, not knowing what the heck is going on. It's like, what is this DI drive impact thing?
Dude, and it's crazy. I didn't know he was in San Antonio.
Yeah, he's been there for a very long time.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I just knew the name.
Yeah, like for a while there, he lived in California. Then he came back to, he's been in San Antonio forever. Yeah. So, well known.
Dude, I'm excited to see this match. I'm super excited, if anything. So, SLEDGE, the people who run the Austin scene right now, the people who get first and second, it's 9 times out of 10, it's going to be between Stealth and SLEDGE.
I see.
So those are the two.
And of course, you know, it's probably a good thing for Stealth to have an Akuma player that's strong around you, because JP does not have a very fun time fighting Akuma. So
exactly.
Having a training partner that's one of your worst matchups is one of the best blessings you can have.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's see. So I'm curious to see now, since SLEDGE runs the Austin scene, I think this is the first time I'm seeing him play outside of Austin in person, right? I've seen the results, but this is the first time I'm seeing him play outside of Austin. Let's see it.
And PORTAJON, we've seen PORTAJON play here once already. We've made all the jokes.
Yep.
If you weren't here earlier.
Oh man, this is not looking good for SLEDGE already starting off.
Yeah, PORTAJON already has the corner, the life lead, the drive gauge advantage now as well.
Whoa, what a button at the perfect time on that slide off of the Demon Flip. That was a brave call out.
Okay, SLEDGE attempts the overhead, but PORTAJON, if you remember from last time, was not afraid to let those slide.
Not afraid to let the stink fly. All right,
dude,
I'm done.
I'm sorry.
I'm done.
Wasn't me. Wasn't me.
Okay, this is a dire situation for Sledge because he's in burnout, but it's also
makes the
man.
read. The drive reversal. That's one of the situations. I don't think this is dead, is it? Not
He's gonna throw a fireball to chip him out.
Yeah, there's nothing to do about that. This is one of the things about being in burnout, is that because you're in burnout, it makes your opponent predictable because they think it's safe to do drive reversal. But because drive reversal is safe, it becomes a 50-50 for games.
Yep.
A lot of the times, it's not even worth doing it because if your opponent makes the read, they take your advantage and flip it on its head.
Yep, and that was the one situation that got Sledge that win.
Yeah, that is what Sledge needed to make the win.
Okay, big confirm here. Corner pressure. What are we getting? What's for breakfast, as they say?
I mean, we're in a cafe.
That is
what
true.
are you ordering?
Ooh, tried the whip punish there. Didn't work out. Oh, the demon flip going over the throw. And a throw just to tell him that he missed it other.
Yeah, gotcha. Hey, just in case you didn't know, buddy, check this out. The DP is there. Sledge looking solid.
Okay. PORTAJON showing signs of life, but here comes Sledge with that big confirm. That's the crazy thing about Akuma, man. You get that one hit into drive rush, and it is going to be damage city.
We watched Sledge fade away just there, right? And we saw PORTAJON tap parry. I think Sledge took note of that.
Yep.
If Sledge needs to later on, I think Sledge is going to use that against him. Okay!
Wow. That was a perfect jump.
That was like a swish, you know, like we throw basketball and it's like nothing but net. Like that was like
a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
A 3-pointer from the line. Okay, wow, good block from PORTAJON though. Oh no, just a little too far for the throw is Sledge.
The perfect parry. Yep. Nice. They're just backs away and observes. Doesn't have to overextend.
Yeah, I think he was trying to shimmy because usually that's such a good spot to get a throw, right?
Exactly.
But
yes.
walking back is such a better option, and that's going to be it. Sledge.
Yeah. Sledge. Cleaned it up. It was looking good at first for PORTAJON. PORTAJON was controlling it completely, but you know that's a sign of a high-level player. You see it all the time. The first round doesn't go as smoothly as you'd want, and then all of a sudden, you just can't do anything anymore.
Yeah, dude, it's the first round is data, right?
Yeah.
First round is data.
And sometimes you're not trying to play that way. It's just like, okay, stuff's not working out, and then all of a sudden you got it down. So
yep.
Good stuff.
But yeah, that's Sledge, baby. Fighting out of Austin, Texas.
Yeah, Sledgehammer. Okay, I see you, Sledge. Okay, I'm a little more familiar with your game now.
Yeah.
I see you.
No, it's so cool to see like a bunch of like this new blood coming up in this new game, right? Like, I don't know. I just think it's cool to see like people that like I never would have thought would be good all of a sudden.
It's cool too because I was in Texas for a while. It's my home, everything. Moved to Vegas, and then when I came back, and I'm like, okay, there are a lot of new players now, and there are a lot of very strong players that I didn't know about, and it's cool to not like it was nice to leave. Yeah. And then like come back like I was in a time machine. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and it's like a new scene.
Who are you?
Yeah.
It was pretty nice.
Yeah, no, it's a changing of the guard, and what's really interesting is I feel like that's happened in all of the major regions in Texas, right? Like in Austin, it's a whole new crew of people that are doing amazing things with Stealth, Sledge.
Yeah.
The only person that I think is still there that we remember is Magneto 1080p still shows up to the locals.
That's a vampire. That's not going anywhere.
And man, yeah, there's just so many new names and new faces doing so well and like making new things happen for the scene. So exciting.
No, fully with you, and I'm grateful that we get events like these to provide a platform for these players to come try out their skills and, you know, go up against players that maybe they wouldn't have access to in this way.
Yeah, exactly.
And, you know, be able to prove by comparison that they are actually as good as, you know, we know they are.
Yes. No, and I said this earlier, I'll say it again. I think Texas is a scene that's kind of underestimated a little bit.
It depends, because there was a while when Texas was we had a lot of very notable players, not just strong.
Yes,
notable. Toy, for example.
Yes,
when he was like the number 5th rank or number 3 rank on the what was it, like the CPT NA region, right? He was like number 3, and then he was one spot away from qualifying. He went to like 3 events. Yeah, it's like he had enough points to almost qualify. He went to like 3 events. Yeah. That was insane.
Absolutely.
And that guy was my training partner. You know, like, and people were like, why do you hate Bison so much? Don't get me started, dude. Don't get me started, bro.
Have you seen the shit this guy does? I remember, man, I'm just going to say this, and then I'm going to stop talking, because, like, I remember Red Bull Proving Ground, Street Fighter V, here in Houston at an art gallery. Sledge hit me with this, like, walk forward devil's reverse, like, shimmy that I still hate him for. I still, like, wake up in this cold sweat thinking about that. Oh, what?
Yeah, there we go.
We got BELUGA and Shogun. I'm excited to see this.
Two players that mostly dominated their last games, right? We saw Shogun playing against JP, right? We saw the adaptation, and then we saw BELUGA kind of in a similar sense.
Yeah.
Mostly dominated that set against
the Ed player whose name...
I forget the name. I apologize completely, but it wasn't Portaloo or anything like that.
Yeah, no. I can't remember. RODGE. It was RODGE.
Exactly.
Yeah, I forgot his name once. I'm not going to do it again.
Exactly. I need a notepad. I might be on Unk, man. It's happening.
Dude, I forgot my notebook, man.
It's happening.
Okay, here comes... Okay, nice backdash from Shogun here. Now putting BELUGA in the corner. This is a dire situation.
That backdash was able to be punished because, I said almost as SLEDGE, BELUGA did a delayed throw, allowing a little bit more negative frames. And Shogun takes full advantage, spending absolutely no super meter, and takes the first round, wins the second one. Worth noting as well, you do not want to lose the first round without your opponent spending no super meter. That is worst case scenario.
Absolutely. Okay. Empty jump throw. Man, I hate when that happens, when you get drive rush crouching medium punched and you forget that they drive rush, so they have hella frame advantage and you try to press a button.
Oh yeah, you see the drive gauge. BELUGA just targeting it. So obviously that punish counter, not gonna have to spend any super either, which means we're gonna have two Titans with level 3s ready to kill each other.
This is it. This is gonna be the end of game number 1. We're gonna have one loser and one winner. No duh. Oh, the sway.
Okay, that's gonna be a combo. Doesn't spend the level 3. That's it. This is DJ damage. This is for sure over. I mean, even any character would kill you here. Doesn't matter. Keeps it simple. Target combos to level 3. I like that. Tournament combos. Shogun able to find the hits, find the corner, find the initial hit with the soul bot kick, and then the momentum was all there. Again, the people voted.
Dude, oh man, did you see that sigh from Shogun? Or, I'm sorry, that sigh. Yeah, no, that sigh was from Shogun. Dude, he just let out the biggest sigh I've ever seen in my life. I think he's nervous.
I think so. I mean, this is a very important match for both players, right?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this might be to make it out of pools or something close to it.
It's either that or right before it, yeah.
All right, got the forward throw. Is it going to be a throw loop? No, not quite. We're going to go for the medium punch. It is buzz frame. DP is there, yes. If you're going to jump, you might as well jump out. You're going to pay the price anyway.
Oh, wow. That was the classic 1, 2, 3. Grab once, grab twice, block the third time.
Yeah, no, 2 times the charm, right? It takes the brain to see something twice. You have to see it twice to build the habit, to see the pattern in general.
Absolutely.
Well, once you see that pattern, you want to do something about it. Unfortunately, for Shogun, BELUGA was on top of it. Once again, BELUGA already has the corner. It's been so momentum heavy.
And I love Shogun just sitting there waiting for BELUGA to spend meter and do something. But it's so scary because he doesn't have the life lead. But there's still so much time left on the clock, too. Oh, got the counter hit. Okay.
Yes.
This is huge. This is going to take away BELUGA's drive meter. He's now in burnout, and Shogun is going to get his drive meter back.
Yes, and Shogun needs the situation to work out. DJ is particularly strong when his opponent is burnt out. Has pretty good options, has pretty good base. Here we go.
Watch the super from BELUGA. Watch it. Yeah. He's got the level 3s. Good throw tech.
Yeah, a lot of those were true block strings. A few of them were baits. Giving BELUGA the opportunity to attempt it.
Okay, he survived. Still in the corner, though. This is still a pretty dire situation. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, that might be it. BELUGA had the level 3, has to see it. The chip is on the board. Chip is on board. Okay. BELUGA, signs of life, fighting back, evening it out 1-1. Yeah, I think BELUGA was able to get the chip a few times, but I don't know what that was about. Had the drive meter, was able to do like a drive rush cancel, get extra white life on the board if necessary. Yeah. But maybe just to drop the nervousness may actually be kicking in.
I don't know. I also felt like there was a little too much life. I don't know if that would have chipped, but I'm sure it would.
With the drive rush,
yes.
I am confident that was over.
I believe you. But I just saw the length of that health bar, and I was like, nah.
Maybe that's what stopped BELUGA from going for it, yeah.
Ooh, another situation where he backdashed the throw in the corner. Okay, good confirm here from BELUGA. Now, dire situation for Shogun. Half health, still got a lot of meter. This is the second time BELUGA kind of did that option select, right? Going for the throw into the
he's going for the throw. It's easy to react to it. Like, Shogun has to jump out of the corner. That's the key. If you're going to pay the price, at least get something out of it. It's a fair trade.
That was a good call out.
Yeah. That was a good call BELUGA out. Looking strong, representing properly. Dallas, Texas standing up proud right now. Shogun needs to figure something out. Okay.
That was so smart. I got hit.
I just waited after the fact as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is part of that information gathering, right? Like, you're seeing BELUGA like gather information so well on Shogun.
Yeah, Shogun also still fighting back. You know, this is far from being easy. BELUGA,
no, absolutely,
finding some good footing here, but Shogun definitely is in a good advantageous situation. Has the corner.
Yeah, and this is what Shogun needed. Like, he just needed that momentum shift.
We need to see some more throws for Shogun. BELUGA has not been teching. These shimmies are just giving up the offense.
Oh, no. That's going to kill. That's it.
Instead, coming out from Shogun, and BELUGA is going to bait it straight into the level 3 BELUGA. Moving on, I believe, out of pools here, taking Shogun out, at least sending Shogun down to the losers bracket.
Ooh, Dallas showing up for the boy. Did you hear that? That was crazy.
Very well done from BELUGA there.
I don't know if you guys heard, but I feel like Dallas, Texas in here just stood up and like let out a roar.
Nope. Yeah, no, a lot of clearly. Like, I mean, BELUGA, the last 2 times he's played, it's been pretty crowd heavy on the chairs. Yeah.
No, and it's been really fun to watch too.
Yeah.
Like, that's been such a fun time. Yeah. All right, ladies and gents, I've been here with you all day, and it's finally time for me to pack it up.
You get to go breathe some fresh air, touch some grass.
After 6 hours of commentary, I'm finally gonna get some sleep. But Dr. African, I'm so happy we finally got to work together, dude.
Yeah, for sure, man.
It's been a long time coming, and here's to many more.
Yes.
Where can people find you?
Well, right there. You see my Twitter at Dr. African. I'm always in the EX Dojo Discord, so feel free to hop into that. We train, so yeah, I play everyone.
All right, and I'm Best of 5, Best of V show, everywhere. I got nothing left, man. You know,
there it is. It's been great. It's been great.
Yeah, we're gonna send you guys over to a couple ads. We got to pay some bills so that we can have some fun. So stick around, and we'll be back with more Street Fighter 6 action right after this.
A longtime partner of Texas Showdown, we're glad to once again have Arcade Shock as one of our featured partners for this year as the go-to place for your newest lever or leverless build. Be sure to check out the completely customized and very limited Texas Showdown 2025 themed Traveler Arcade Stick. Visit their booth over by the Retro Landing where they're showcasing all the neat features and customization options available. Quantities are limited on site, so don't forget to use code TXS2025 to save 10% on parts and accessories. Valid from March 28th through 31st, 2025.
Yet another great featured partner of Texas Showdown 2025. They offer a wide range of products from various franchises, including Marvel, DC Comics, Transformers, Star Wars, and more. Use their Pile of Loot feature for ultimate flexibility when purchasing and enjoy their $4 flat rate shipping, no minimum, no maximum. Congratulations to Big Bad Toy Store for their 25th anniversary.
Check out our 2025 merch lineup this year for Texas Showdown. Don't miss out on our collab with Spith with our limited run bomber jackets and shirts. You want Nova? Of course you do. We've brought her back due to high demand, and now you could rep her on the go with our new acrylic charm, or even take an iconic print of her home after the event. We're located in the main ballroom this year, next to our featured partners. The Brook Gen SX is the latest fighting game board for all current gen consoles with tournament-ready functionality, OLED display module support, RGB LED input lighting options, and more. Likewise, the FGC2 converter is optimized for all types of PS5 games and PC. It's a must-have for offline tournaments if you don't have a PS5-friendly arcade stick or controller. Both of these products will also be available at the Arcade Shock booth, so don't forget to hit them up if you're here this weekend, and online at arcadeshock.com.
Kansas KO returns for round 3 on August 30th, 2025 at Wichita State University's BEGS Ballroom, featuring 6 mainline games, 3 streams, community tournaments, and more. Don't miss out on Kansas's largest and most electrifying FGC event. Early bird registration ends April 1st. Register today at start.gg/KansasKO.
You can be my warm-up. Come on, let's go! How about this? Coming at you! Pistol sucker! Blink and you'll miss it! Here we go! Gotta tell ya! Fatal Fury! City of the Wolves!
is getting heated out here. As they say, everything is just bigger in Texas, and that goes for the games here today. We got big man Tento out there in the background hanging out and vibing with the Street Fighter 6 folks, and it's going to be a banger. Of course, we are on Street Fighter 6 Pool Wave D if you're just tuning in here. We just had a spectacular showcase of the Street Fighter 6 pools. Still plenty of action happening here in the heart of Houston, Texas. And the competitors are getting ever more anxious as we get into it. My name is Zero, alongside Zipmaster Flex. How you doing, man?
Doing good, doing good. I'm excited to see some Street Fighter action, you know what I mean? This is one of my favorite fighting games to watch, you know what I mean? I was just talking to you about how I kind of stink at this game, but, you know, watching it at higher levels than I can compete at is just a glorious, glorious thing, so I'm excited for it.
Yeah, you know, the evolution of Street Fighter 6 has been so fascinating since the release. We're in a very different place now, you know. Mai and Terry Bogard both in this game now, so things have shaken up quite a bit. People are starting to settle in on how Mai fits in the picture of Street Fighter 6. And this character is well kitted out, but of course, the entirety of the cast has shaken the foundation of how competitive Street Fighter 6 has been played as we get into this pool block for sure.
Mai, you know, this game, you know, it has a very heavy lean on drive rush, a fireball drive rush, right?
Sure.
And she is now presenting herself as the queen of such.
Oh yeah.
You know, nobody can do it like she does, obviously, because of the way that her fireball works, the fan works, especially the OD version of it. I don't know if we're going to see that right here in this block. If we do, you know, then we can talk a little bit more about it. But man, that character's monstrous. I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say that they think she's top 1 right now.
That's what I was alluding to. Just like y'all have been really conversing about this character who, again, on paper, was pretty kitted well. But another character who's been kitted pretty well is Terry Bogard, who has kind of fallen off the wayside a little bit. Of course, you do have like a few folks out there like Riddles really making a ton of work with this character here. But Terry is still foundationally strong as a character. Not the strongest Shoto, but certainly putting in a show for you here as we get Akuma to go up against Terry Bogard, stepping up for our first round of this pool block.
You know, Zero, I had a guy the other day, I was debating him, and he said that Terry's not a Shoto.
Did you tell him that every character is based on Terry Bogard?
I did not tell him that.
Terry Bogard is technically in every single video game. It's what I've been told. I don't like that lore, but it's apparently, oh God, what are we trying to DP?
You know, he thought it was a forward jump. You know, I guess I'm gonna assume that's what he was going for there, but finding his way out of the corner swiftly, so maybe it wasn't so bad.
A little bit too far away for the throw. Yeah, it could have been far worse, but this drive gauge is looking dire right now. Make this count. You don't want to let this Akuma try to push you out here.
Especially with his drive meter that low, right? Boom, and there it is. Immediate punish into the burnout, and now this is the Terror Dome. You don't want to be here with Akuma on your keystone.
Not at all. I know Noah the Prodigy is in the crowd, but I didn't realize I was watching a Prodigy of Noah with Big Guy.
That was good. That was good. And that was an even better whiff punish counter hit for Big Guy as he takes round 1. All right, so looking in this matchup, what do you think about this one? Who do you think this leans towards? I feel like this might be a 5-5er, but what do you think?
You know, I'm really thinking, like, again, those extended normals of Terry can be a little bit of a force to be reckoned with here. Akuma is certainly that Terror to as well in terms of like those regular Shoto normals. It's the damage output that really turns the tide. So I'm curious to see if Hoppy can really kind of take advantage of the fact that Big Guy's on this burnout state. Because again, crouch forward is going to be a problem here coming from Terry, but Akuma just has a good one here in the teleport, getting jabbed out. Good finish from Big Guy, taking control.
You know, that was a brave check, and I'm actually going to put $1 on the fact that I think that he thought he was about to get command grabbed and tried to jab him. That's really what I think happened right there.
Hey, works either way. You're going to recover in the same amount of time. We swapped for the Bison, which, I don't know. I don't think we've really quite established anything with that Akuma quite yet to really determine a switch. Again, like maybe it was just the overwhelming presence of Terry in burnout state that's like, this man's crazy.
Yeah,
like, I can't believe this. But all right, different matchup, right? So again, you want to try to keep Terry locked down with this Bison pressure. Of course, Scissors is going to be that great call. Stand, roundhouse, call it.
That was one hell of a whip punish. Caught the crouch, medium, and now. Dear lordy.
You don't
heavy punch, level 1. No, he's just going to believe in it and try to go for the grab.
All right, but now that we're burned out, actually missed input right there. That should have been another crack shoot.
That was a confirmed into scissor kick for the game, and now he's giving Big Guy a chance to come back as that is quelled by the slide. HOPPYJAWSH? HOPPYJAWSH. There we go.
HOPPYJAWSH. All right. Does get the anti-air. Drive rusher to throw. Another one here. You can take another. You're good. There it is. That range a little too far. Stand. Roundhouse. Nice. Need to extend. Bombs away.
That was a good whip punish there. Got the bomb off himself. Didn't get any meaty on the side of HOPPYJAWSH, you know.
Hey, I'll take the bomb removal any day.
Right.
I leaned back because I felt bad for HOPPYJAWSH. Like, man, you set this up. You were picture perfect, and then suddenly a jab ruins it all.
Oh, nice. He got the grab and the burnout. What's the play here?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a little too delayed, and that's going to be a jab confirmed. He does have to spin all 3 bars to close that. I don't think he had to, but he does end up doing such, and so he's going to go into this 3rd round meterless versus a 3-barred Bison. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you could have done for sure level 2, but
yeah,
level 1 would have been tricky there. Stomp, let's go. Pressure fly with the Psycho Crusher, evil knee.
Ooh, press a little early. Okay. He's got corner again. What is he going to do with it? Ooh, crossed him up a little bit there.
Did get the target combo to work out, actually. Big guy in trouble. You're in one more throw territory. I might have gone for a 3rd off the rush.
I definitely would have been a fan of another grab, but I do understand the low.
Right.
But that low has now gotten him back to the wall, coast to coast. Got touched. Okay, what's the play here? Neutral jump, gets the touch, doesn't confirm it. That grab's not enough.
All right, you got this. Big guy, I know Big Guy got this. I believe in the heart of the burnout here for Big Guy. And yeah, interesting decision in that corner situation, not go for that final throw. So the mindset there, right? You are in throw is death territory. So it's the coin toss. You know your opponent is probably looking for that 3rd throw. They usually come in 3s to Street Fighter 6.
Yes.
You're in this corner position. If I go for throw, it gets teched, we reset neutral. So let me try to call it out with that low. But that 50-50 ended up losing. That does get blocked out. You set back to neutral, which Big Guy had been winning pretty consistently throughout this set.
You know, it's a crapshoot. You know, both of you have to guess right there. Unfortunately for HOPPYJAWSH, my goodness, I'm having trouble with that one. HOPPYJAWSH, I mean, he guessed wrong. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Now, granted, the rest of it from there was his fault on defense.
Right.
You know, he guesses wrong once on the kill, but then he allows a, 50% comeback? I mean, that's right. That's on him.
With that substantial life lead, you're resting on your laurels there that you can make that risk. You can make that assessment of, go, I can go low. I don't need to go for that 3rd throw to try to guarantee me the win. And I definitely lean on that throw just because I've not seen you try to tech yet. So until I see you try to tech, maybe I'll go for that 1 more throw. And a lot of players do get thrown off at that point of just, it keeps working. But what if this 3rd one is the one that doesn't work and you start second guessing your own game plan?
Yeah. All right. Those guys on the stage right now taking pictures with each other. That's the love you get at Texas Showdown.
Yes, indeed.
You know, I'll tell you right now, if I'm getting up on stage with somebody, we're not homies right there. I'm not taking pictures. We can take
Money's
pictures when we
line.
get off.
Yeah. When it's all said and done.
But, you know, you got to love it. You know, got to love the family aspect of the FGC.
Yes, indeed. As we get the next players lined up for a set, it's interesting to come back. So I missed out on the last Texas Showdown, but different venue for the last one.
You weren't there.
I was not there. I was at Level Up.
You were. Yes.
So to be back here, I came to this venue, and Hobby hit me with the, we were at a different venue last year. Oh my goodness, that's right. That happens.
Yep.
But to be back here again, 1,000+ entrants. I think as of this morning was 1,200 entrants total for this event, the largest so far for Texas Showdowns. That's big.
Yep.
So congrats to everyone who is working on Texas Showdown for continuing to grow. Plus, I think some of the competitive circuits here at this weekend also helped out tremendously for that entry.
MK, baby. MK.
Yes. So with Street Fighter 6 pulling up once again for another year of competition, we're going to get a Kent up against Kimberly. Oh, Geef against Kimberly.
Big Geef. Now, Geef is the character I started this game with, and this matchup is I feel like it's a steamroll for either character, right?
Sure, I give you that.
It's very overwhelming when she gets on you, but if you're on her, she can't really do too much about it, right?
Right.
So, I mean, we'll see what's going on here. I mean, it's a lot less black and white than I just laid it out, obviously.
Well, yeah, I mean, so you're thinking about the layered offense that Kimberly's going to have. Once I get that knockdown, I can think bomb, I can think corner situation. It's absolutely suffocating if you get into a corner against Kimberly without a true reversal option. So, oh my goodness. EX Vagabond going to get that corner carry a little bit here. Roundhouse for plus frames, and you're 2+. Can't grab that throw there.
Unfortunate.
NGROOVE. All right, he must be a CVS2 player.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Okay,
Nice.
no punish there. Tried to go for the anti-air with the heavy punch armor.
This is big. So here's what you're talking about. That corner thought the jump out, right?
Yeah.
So you're taking several steps ahead because, no, I don't want to get thrown. I'm in death territory if I get SPD'd.
Yeah, he's presented it. He's presented it now. So now that will be in Groove's head. That's punish.
Okay.
Body splash, a little worrisome, just spinning because if he's a little bit off on that and he got the EX Lariat without comboing it, that could have spelled a L for him, but ends up taking that one.
All right, roundhouse again. Let's go for jab and calls it out here, does Egg. Oh, Vagabond's gonna get punished. No, couldn't convert it. A little messy right now. Hold on. Pump the brakes, folks.
These bad boys are scrambling. Oh, so he's been very aware on the stand fierce. It hasn't quite worked out. Maybe once or a little earlier, but he's very aware, letting it rip every time he sees him go in the air. That time, the jump fierce.
Uh-oh, all right. I need both players to relax. We're pressing a lot of buttons. You're gonna get a good solid round off of this one here, but my goodness. Let's relax into this next round and see it. NGROOVE.
You gotta relax a little bit, but when there's the threat of Geef on the screen, you know, I can't fault you.
And that goes back to what you were saying, right? Because it is that snowball effect on both sides. I'm panicking the moment I close the gap because this is where I want to be as Kimberly. That's where Geef wants me.
Yep, exactly. You give up frame advantage for a second, you get yoked up. Not with that grab, but that running bear grab was very well done. Not even the EX. Late on the Lariat, but back's out of range. I see you.
My goodness, that crouch forward not going to connect here from NGROOVE. Side swap, the Chicago punish. That could have been far worse. A stand fierce, able to carry for corner. He had 6 bar.
Let's see if we optimize here. That was good. Safe jump opportunity.
Oh. Reset for headbutt. See, and you're trying to call it the pre-jumps there because you've already done so many times the air-to-airs. You've done the air grab. You know what? Let me put a button here. If you block it, good. If you try to jump, I still got the dunk.
Exactly. We'll definitely sit her down. Jump over. Haven't seen an SPD yet.
He's buffering though.
Oh yeah, he's got it ready. Primed and ready.
Every single reset is just, I'm ready to go, man. I'm going to do it.
He does confirm the Lariat into the level 3 once again. Big damage. Guess for game. Drive rush into cross medium. Yes. No. Yeah, he's able to react with the DI. And there it is.
That was
you
a
know,
crazy
why
read.
not just make that cancelable, right?
What, the drive impact?
No, cross medium kick.
Don't give Zangief too much power. Hold on, wait.
Yeah, I'm saying crazy stuff. I just wanted to see what you're going to say.
Don't give Zangief, he's got enough. You kidding me?
Oh my goodness. Keep putting a cancelable low forward would be insanity.
And look at the insanity of the many competitors here at Texas Showdown. It's a tight venue here, but of course, so much competition to be had for the Street Fighter 6 action. Still plenty of pools over the next weekend here, or this current weekend. So,
there's a lot of games to be played, man. A lot of games to be played. This is one of the most packed Wait, you did say the numbers earlier, but this being here, I come here every year. This is the most packed. It feels like I can't even move. Honestly, it's just so much. Trying to find my friends in here.
Yeah.
Golly.
So you're seeing
that's a good thing, guys.
Yes.
I'm saying that's a good thing.
So we're seeing the middle section here. This is the audience section. This is the movable area.
Yes.
But if you try to go play games, it's pretty well packed. Of course, we have Dragon Ball Fighters happening over on the right side here that we have on the screen. They just wrapped up their top 8, or are wrapping it up. I know they're in top 3 right now. So definitely check that out. There are multiple streams to take advantage of here. Twitch multi-stream is a godsend for an event like this. So we still even have Guilty Gear Strive happening on the left here in the main hall.
Multi-stream is actually super fire. I used it for the first time recently with Big
Oh my gosh.
It's so cool. It's so cool. Sharing the chat and things like that. And we do. So earlier I said we might not get it. I don't even know if this is Street Fighter anymore. We have Terry versus Mai. And we'll see what this Mai brings to the table if he's really going to let the fan flourish.
Yeah, we shall see. JAYBLUE.
Dang, just clean walked up Duff. Oh my goodness. The bravery of this man, JAYBLUE.
You won't do this, so bam! Like, okay. Okay. All right, JoJo, you're in trouble. I'd be reeling too after a punch like that.
Right.
Like, I'm not getting out of this. EX
Yeah.
crack shoot. Hey, you know what? It was a crap shoot.
JAYBLUE, super aggressive there.
There's a fan though. Keep you at bay. Keep you honest. No burn knuckle for you.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be super worried about that move in neutral. JoJo throwing it out because if it's blocked, that's a risky punish.
But there we go. Burn knuckle for corner position. Great spot. Trying to get in that comfortable range for Terry here. The medium kick also such a threat for Terry. I know I mentioned the crouch forward earlier, but man, the extended range of Terry Houston is gosh darn tall. There we go.
Spin bar, got burnout. He doesn't have enough to do the metered extension, but he's able to get the close out there with the DP extension.
Interesting. Spent it to put themselves into burnout to finish the job and still got the final hit.
Yep. Found it on the meaty. JoJo did not want to block, assuming a grab was coming in. Why wouldn't you?
Couple shoulder checks here. Oh, trying to sneak in a drive rush. Big punish with the roundhouse.
Unfortunate drop right there. Finally got something to go. JoJo had a chance to get a game plan going, and JAYBLUE off the punish, closing out swiftly. JAYBLUE is really just getting to play his own game at will kind of right now. See, we're not even getting a confirm off of that low board. JoJo's got to, at this time, to make himself feel the game, just spin the meter and start getting things rolling and spin your drive, just to make yourself feel a little bit more like you're in the game.
Missed opportunity on that jump in Fierce though, because we could have spent at the very least a level 1 to strip away JoJo's meter. That would have given us a massive advantage for the corner, but hey, JoJo with the level 3 should be able to finish this round, and certainly does.
Yes.
That's a game for JAYBLUE.
And that is gonna be it. Wow. You know, I was doing a Duel Academy with Tento a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't help but think, what on God's green earth made Terry get powers and then go, you know what? I'm gonna turn upside down and spin kick you.
He does that for basketball, you know.
He what?
That's his basketball move. He says it in Street Fighter. He says, I love doing this on the court, rising tackle.
Thank you for the lore, because I did not know
I'm
that.
just like, what do you mean, Terry? What do you?
Because hold on.
How do you just go like, I'm gonna dunk rising tackle? Like, what do you mean?
How do you even? What is he doing?
Foul. I
need to see this exactly. What are we talking about? All right, man. Who wrote that? I need to have a conversation.
I love dunking with rising tackle.
I like dunking upside down corkscrewing.
If I see a man do that on the court, I'm leaving.
I'm sorry, sure leaving. What are you talking about? You know, matter of fact, I'm calling the cops.
I don't play basketball like that. I'm mostly a football guy, but man, I see so different. No, you ain't put me in your N1 highlight reel. That's fine.
Oh my goodness. All right. Enough Terry lore. That is insanity. All right, so we get into our next game here. We got two new competitors up here. This was actually going to be the first one we had on stream. I guess they moved them around and had them come back up. But we'll get those tags here in a moment. What's the character of choice that you would love to watch?
In this? Oh, jury's coming up. It's over. It's over.
There it is. The answer has been given.
Ed also.
Ed?
I really like Ed a lot. Just one level 2 freedom is really cool.
Yeah.
To me at least, like being able to do combo routing off level 2. I love desync combos. And even Rashid is also really fun for me. Like I like seeing just the constant pressure from Rashid, especially again level 2. Anyone level 2 except for Blanca. Like,
that's crazy. I'd much rather watch a Blanca level 2 than a Rashid.
Dang.
You know, I mean, dude, I feel for people when I watch them get hit by it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you're absolutely helpless whenever there's a level 2 going on from him.
No
but
shot.
SHONUFF, we got Manon on the court.
SHONUFF is up here.
Who's the master?
SHONUFF.
SHONUFF versus Saucy Jack. Saucy Jack with corner to kick this bad boy off. You know, in a matchup that I'm pretty sure Jury wins this, if I'm not mistaken.
Believe it or not, though, like, Manon has a really good button and crouch medium punch, though, that you're just not going to see right now. Oh my gosh, it's escaping me. Utah player, really good Manon. Crouch medium punch is like the anti-jury tool in my experience here. It just man, like, because it's going to have that showstopper, right? You also have that pullback as well if you continue the sequence. She does have that reach against Jury in some of those comfortable positions, can counter against that stand fierce. Whoa, and now that we're burnout. Don't throw. There you go, there you go. Jab it out.
You gotta utilize the checks. That is not the check you want. Thought those toes were gonna be open for business.
That's classic though. Low fireball jumping will get anti-air. Shonuff in trouble. Saucy Jack. Oh, that's the darndest thing, right? Crouch light kick, you're at max range, can't follow through. With the drive impact, you will.
There it is, there it is. Saucy Jack running away with game number 1. You know, when I see Saucy Jack throw the fireball, I want to see Shonuff start to use the pirouette to go over the top, right?
Fair.
You know what I mean? We'll see what happens here coming into the next, but I'd definitely like to see such. As a counterplay, kind of make him chill out a little bit more in neutral. Ooh, that was a good drive rush.
Oh, reset? Hold on. I want you to feel confident in some of these command grabs that you're trying to go for here, Shonuff.
You've got to show him that you're down for the gamble.
There you go.
You can't just not use your tools.
We're just not quite following through here. We're falling for those same layer 1 sequences here from Saucy Jack with a low fireball going into the DP as Shonuff jumps in. Like we were saying though, go for the pirouette just to go for that hit. Ooh, that didn't work out the way you wanted to, but still got cornered.
Dropping, oh dang near every combo at this point. That was an interesting trade.
There we go. Caught the DP jump in here. Saucy Jack feeling a little saucy in this set so far.
Yeah, he's cooking up. He is cooking up. He's
the sauce is forever, as they say. The sauce is just forever.
The sauce is forever. All right, you're right, you're right, you're right.
Where's the expiration date of my barbecue sauce, you know?
Yeah, I think that's getting used until the bottle's empty, you know what I mean? All right. There it is, full extension. Let me get the toes off you. Saucy Jack, he only jabbed. Okay, it still worked, okay.
That's a fine wake up though. Overhead. All right, Shonuff getting a little comfortable here. At 2 medals.
They got 2 medals on deck, okay. Right after that hit, I would have just loved to see a raw command grab to set the tone, you know what I mean? But there we go, we do get 1. 3 medals now.
Easy on the jump roundhouse there. That was prime territory for a DP from Saucy.
Got the cross up, but no completion of the combo.
DP, yep.
Very good anti-air.
Saucy waiting for the deep jump in before committing. There we go. Could have cycled to level 3, but could have blocked. No, we got the crouch light kick.
It's now worked twice. Shonuff in position to take a round, but no, he does not go for the full combo and doesn't spin the level 3. So now a chance here for Saucy Jack, and this has to be it. The water you're talking about. The grab will still seal the deal, but so many opportunities given the way of Shonuff.
Jeez Louise. All right, so the first sequence, right, that first touch, all right, not going for the level 3, I understand, it's not going to kill. But that second time, when you had the 1 bar of drive gauge, that was it for you. You had critical art, that was it.
Yes.
But sometimes those clutch moments there, not being able to recognize those resources at the proper time, it makes it all the more difficult, stressful even, because 1 drop could cost you that entire set.
On everything, on everything. We've all been there. You make that one fatal mistake and
hey, I've been there.
See you later. See you
How
later.
many times have I dropped a Jury drive rush back-to-back combo? That's and that's a heartbreaker whenever that happens for sure.
Heck yeah.
But still able to close it out against Manon. You're right though, like the aggression from Jury can really kind of shut down Manon. In a lot of cases, it seems like a very bad matchup for the character, but you do have some skills to go over Jury, counter her neutral game. It's really about how you make that approach in neutral. And again, Manon has some excellent buttons. That crouch strong is definitely, again, that big showstopper for Jury. She has a hard time contending at some of those medium ranges there. And gosh, I wish I would have seen a little more of that tick throw setup, right? Or at least like just the, I reset my pressure going for command grab anyways to build up more medals. You only really got like 1 or 2 medals. I think you could really assert your dominance as Manon if you really keep that Jury guessing for trying to bait out for DP or guessing whether or not you're going to continue block string pressure. You didn't get that so much.
If even early on we started to see some of those combos where he was getting touches and they weren't completed, those were missing medals right there.
Exactly.
Right? So if we were getting the finished combos, he would have been at higher medals. We might have seen a different match.
Yeah.
He started landing the command grabs later. He had 4 medals. I don't think that he wouldn't have ripped the command grab anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, comes the breaks here. So we try to get through the rest of this bracket with. Oh, I think this is Laura up here, if I'm not mistaken.
What is it?
Laura, L-O-R-A.
L-O-R-A.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is Laura versus DANNYBOY.
DANNYBOY, Houston native. Is Laura a Houston native too?
I don't know. Let's see. Let me take a look-see.
He's doing the science, guys. He's going to the Start GG page.
Up at Katy, Texas.
Katy, Texas. I mean, that's Houston.
It is? Okay.
It's like like right on the
It's like when I say Detroit, like that's okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Whenever you say you live in the big city, but you actually live on the city right on the outskirts, it's that.
It's just so people can understand where you're from. I'm not gonna
Exactamundo.
You know, if I say I'm in Farmington Hills, you have no idea where that is.
Yeah, no idea. I know where Auburn Hills is. Yeah.
Oh, fair. I mean, okay, well, that's not fair. We used to have a basketball court there. Simply a basketball court. Not a stadium, a basketball court.
A basketball court.
Now a parking lot.
That is hilarious.
DANNYBOY on the Zangief up against Laura on Aki. Ooh, terrifying match. Oh, man.
This right here, man, I don't really see what Geef is supposed to do.
Right, that's the terrifying aspect.
Yeah.
Geef has to walk down Aki. Good luck.
Good luck. Characters with fireballs can hardly walk her down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I got a couple lashes, and then that's, you know, I got poison applied. I just wait. But this burnout state might not be so good. Danny might have an opportunity here. There it is. One.
Jab, jab, snatchies.
Run it. Easy on the overhead there.
Yeah, gotta relax a little bit. That could have been a huge punish from Laura.
Nice neutral jump, but still our turn. Burnout still here. Headbutt.
Okay. I like it. I like a SPD Happy Geek.
Oh,
that
relax.
So
that could have been worse.
much. He had the full setup.
Nice.
He linked the crouch medium and still doesn't finish.
Watch out. Trying to fight for this burnout here. Laura could have converted earlier.
Oh, yes. Okay, DANNYBOY. Oh, DANNYBOY. Oh, DANNYBOy.
It's a nice little pickup and finish here for DANNYBOY. Laura could have finished off those, I think it was the crouch jab that we ended up finishing off.
I like the pressure. There it is. Let it rip. Laura still not really believing the SPDs are coming, not holding up yet. Tried right there, clipped.
Really?
And for almost no reason, ripping the level 3.
Really,
we
only were successful one time on a neutral jump away from SPD. And after that, we've been second guessing ourselves the whole time and still getting caught. That is what makes a successful Zangief. You can't quite read when that throw is coming.
Exactly. And I like how he committed to his buttons there for that final approach. It's like, you know what? I've grabbed you 3 times at this point. Let me see what you do now. Clipped him.
Nice knockdown here. Headbutt, and yeah, see? Caught you trying to make a move. Ooh. What punish counter there? Try to challenge at the drive rush. And I can't believe it, but by golly, DANNYBOY is walking down Laura. I don't care about this poison.
Yeah, it's definitely not worst case scenario in the slightest.
I've walked this down, absolutely. You've not lost anything. You're in the lead. They had the lash. There we go. Damage
I
over
will say it's starting to look a little bit better for Laura. Laura is kind of like controlling the pace and making DANNYBOY chill out on this offensive end.
Ooh, too late.
Definitely too late on the lariat.
The counter hit is substantial here. Laura can send a super. Oh, actually, not at all.
Unnecessary. Didn't have to spend those resources.
Smart to save and still have one more stock of drive gauge. Want to rush one more time.
Yeah.
DANNYBOY did an excellent job in a round start there to really walk down, but as you said, Laura was really keeping Danny at bay. Like, all right, I've lost too much ground. I don't want to be back in this corner. And these punish counters here are really adding up for DANNYBOY.
Laura just started being a little bit more buttonsy, a little bit more active in the neutral, and it's kind of making DANNYBOY timid. He's not able to just run rampant the way he wants to.
Got the heavy lash, another poison applied here. Oh, nice, but still gonna get the punish counter. Super spends. That is a good game for Laura.
That round looked more like how the matchup is supposed to go. The Poison Queen herself.
It's absolutely right. My goodness.
Zero, do you still think that you can save her?
I never did.
You weren't one of those guys?
No, she's just fine as she is. Why bother spending any time if you're gonna change somebody like that? That's crazy.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Nice. Heavy lash.
That boy preaching. Oh my goodness. Her combos are so swaggy. Drop for the reset. Ugh, that was
okay.
nasty.
I still got poison. What do you mean? I don't need that. Don't worry about it. The damage is happening for me.
That was nasty. Laid down, cancel overhead. Yes. All right. With the grab, and now DANNYBOY finally going to show some signs of life after 3 rounds where he really didn't get to play. Jab into the SPD. Yes.
Nice check. Actually, first game, we did catch the low here by standing up at the full screen. LORA, crouch block, but big opportunity. Of course, Danny trying to end it here and now. Whoa. That's unfortunate. We wanted the counter hit so we could at least convert with the lash there.
I'm going to go ahead and say at this point, after getting double jabbed, I'm jumping back every time. Like, literally, because I don't think he wouldn't be able to make me stay if he does jab, jab, and then crouch medium. I wouldn't have to stay, right? So I can, yeah, that's a free jump back. I've seen too many SPDs at this point.
Oh, watch the cross under. Let's stay on top of the poison. Anti-air. See, getting you convinced that you're going to be able to forward approach, but still, Danny opens up against LORA. Parry. Oh, that's so scary. I thought the grab was coming through. You rush like that? Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I like it. Spend it. Your drive gauge is getting low. You're going to get yourself the health lead at this point and start the keep away game. I like it.
All right. What's it going to be on the wake up? You rush? You see this? Oh!
That hit.
All right, one more. No, actually save it.
Yeah.
There we go. Heavy lash. Poison is applied, so we're going to get the extra damage here if we get the poison lash to hit one more time.
Random drive rush level 3.
Woo.
Do it.
Swear to God, if it happens, I'm leaving this building.
Do
I'm
it
leaving
for
the
people,
building. Don't
DANNYBOY.
you do it.
Do it. Well, actually, at this point, you can't.
There we go. There it is.
Oh my God! Oh my! What? I'm so sad. I'm so sad. It looked so good. It looked so appetizing. I thought he had it. I don't think anybody in here thought that was gonna win.
He simply walked. LORA walked away. They
Cupid
simply
shuffled.
walked away. How did you have the room to walk away?
That was crazy.
Simply do not be there, says Miyagi-Do Karate, and we weren't. LORA was not.
Was not in the building. Nobody was home on that level 3. It was not for the loyal fans. Well, I guess the loyal fans of Aki. Yeah.
That
was crazy. That was crazy.
Why? Like, just walk away. It never happened. Just walk away. Like nothing ever happened.
I cannot believe that. That would have been, I guaranteed that would have solidified the hypest moment of this vlog.
I am beside myself right now.
Right.
Just like, why? Why did you just have to walk away? And that solved your problem? You walk away?
I feel like that solves a lot of problems, though.
If you just walk away?
If you just walk away. You just get out of Dodge. You don't have to deal with it anymore if you just
win.
walk away.
You win more fights by not being there, right? Like that's. Oh
That's
my
how you do it.
God.
That's how you do it.
That was crazy. What a call it. Hey, would have been a mad genius if you made the throw, right? Like level 3, you would called it out earlier, tried to do drive rush, but again, letting the poison do the work for you is the biggest aspect of Aki in that matchup. Like, don't stress yourself out by trying to achieve victories sooner than necessary. Like, let the poison do the work.
Oh, I'm telling you right now. Yeah, because what? He took like it was at least like a 10% whittle down that put him into Pixel.
Yeah, and I think what we were hoping for was that the lashes that coming up here, it was supposed to chip out right at the end, and we weren't quite at the cusp of chip out territory when we did that.
Yeah.
We were halfway through that bar, the final drive gauge, but man, it was supposed to be a checkmate scenario, and you almost failed that check. LORA, holy smokes.
That was a good churn by DANNYBOY, man. I'm still sad that didn't hit, I ain't gonna lie. But after a banger of a set between those two, we have our next players on deck. Are we just doing button select or button check, or are they just playing the first 2 characters on character select?
That's it right there. You know, the new faces of Street Fighter, Luke and Jamie, easy.
That's it. Luke and Jameson.
That was, so LORA does advance a little bit here for when you're semis of the pool. We'll be going up against El Seco. If you want to follow along at home, that is pool D1.
Smart choice.
Kenneth Masters up against Luke.
Shodo battle.
Woo!
Shodo battle. What would you classify Ken? I like to call him a rush down Shoto, but what do you classify him
He's a
as?
Shoto. He still has a run. He's just a faster Shoto. Like, I don't know. Like, there we go. Got the dash up jab. Just different aggression, right? So plays the game by tripping away at your drive gauge in a way that, like, Luke kind of seems like that vanilla Shoto in such an odd way. Like, it seems blasphemous because, like, he's not a vanilla Shoto. But Ken really will be a bully on the drive gauge, where Luke doesn't necessarily need drive gauge to see Noah really pull off, right? Because those buttons from Luke are so strong.
Yeah.
You can still contest against a character like Ken. Right now, not looking so hot. Marv is certainly putting in the work against Giroton.
One of the best usages of Luke's buttons is the forward advancement, right? Tried to use the crouch medium there, was out of range. Fireball hits for MRBOBES. Now, question, hitbox MRV.EX, right? Is that EX Dojo with Doc? Or is that just MRBOBES?
I don't know. Might just be Marv. I wouldn't know. You tell me.
Oh, okay. I'm fishing for deets. I'm fishing for deets. He fished for the stand, strong roundhouse. I'm standing roundhouse.
You could have canceled out the run there and go for DP. You're right.
Oh, definitely could have.
There we go. Crouch strong. Nah, not close up to the crouch forward. That's a whip punish here from Marv. Send it with the level 3, baby. Send it.
Interesting round. Push kick there at the end.
Yeah,
I generally see like the DP into the level 3 for that route, but he push kicked though. I like it.
Even for the Magic series too. Crouch strong. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Was running with that kick. Dang.
That was good. That was good.
I wasn't sure. I was like, dang, I don't know about all that, Chief. Like, that's a whole lot of dip on the chip. Still worked out.
A little bit of guacamole, sour cream.
All right, crouch forward here to get out. But look at the expenditure that Giroton has. You're going to have to make this mid-screen really count. Hey, shimmy, not a full punish. It's a Chicago style. And not even a punish at all. You just got the grab. Brother, you challenged the Jinrai overhead. Okay.
Hey, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you got to reach in your bag of tricks. Whipping the overhead that time. Tech on the grab. And what we got here, Giroton trying to get out of here. He does touch with the low forward, and that's going to work him out of the corner.
Ah, missing those perfects.
Yep. All right. MRBOBES. Perfect parry on the fireball. Yes.
Not easy to do off the Sandblast.
Not at all.
All right, overhead. You take that. You don't have a lot of life to take anymore, though. The crouch forward. Nice call out here. Marv with the preemptive rush. Going to get called out from the preemptive crouch forward from Gero.
Giroton's starting to heat up. Oh, man. Jump in immediately on the fireball. Scary thing about being a Shoto. Ill-advised fireballs will get you blasted.
Look how sick Ken is, right? You just have to run up, another throw. Sketty.
Oh, baby! Dragon Lash on the grab attempt. He could have spent the level 3 there, I'm not going to lie. But he believes in the victory. He has such a health lead. He should be okay here.
Well, so I think after the heavy roundhouse, or the heavy Jinrai, I think it would have just done juggle level 3. It was so high up there. So,
well, he had the drive. He could have did the extender, too, if it didn't kill. He could have did ODP.
Absolutely. Whoa, all right. Punish off the throw. Back throw, right back at you again.
There's the jump in once again. MRBOBES been doing a very good job with such. Drop on the Jinrai. Just a little shy of getting to where he wanted to be.
That's okay. Wasn't going to get any kill off of it anyways, but a ton of damage. Send it home. Hitbox MRBOBES will be taking. Thank God.
Oh, the prolonged victory there from Marv.
You know, there are simpler combos out there that would still do the same thing.
Facts, straight facts.
But hey, a victory is a victory, and I would hate for somebody to pull back on muscle memory and drop that combo when it was certain victory there. Either way, good routing, unorthodox from Ken, but still love the show here from MRBOBES.
He did it. He did very well in that match. I like what I was seeing from him. He utilized all of his buttons. He had good pressure, changed it up in multiple different ways. That Dragon Lash to bait the grab was probably my favorite one.
Yeah.
That was probably my favorite moment that he had right there. But I like what we saw from him. Hold on, let me pull the bracket up too, because I want to see how far they have until they start getting out into top 48.
That was one more. So Marv does advance again into the winner's semis, just one step away from that top 48 there.
Okay.
So it'll be Marv versus True Tech coming up. I believe my prediction is to be shown here. We might be in that D3 territory here. I'm willing to bet. I'm taking the gamble. I'm willing to bet. We're in D3. This is, oh yes, I just passed it. It's KAMBAM versus AEROBLAZER. I'm calling it now.
So you want to hear something hilarious, right? My man's right here on the left with the black shirt. I see him out in the lobby, and I said, hey, what's up, man? Grand Blue player, right? And he's like, yeah. Play Bills Above? He's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, man, I casted one of your games, Texas Showdown. He was like, Texas Showdown last year. He was like, I've never been to Texas Showdown. And I was like, well, at another tournament, he's like, I don't go to majors. I was like, how did I just know your face and the character you played and the game you played? And me and him just had a whole back and forth. I was like, dude, you've been to a tournament, you just don't remember.
I've never been anywhere.
Oh my goodness.
Dang. All right, well, AEROBLAZER up here on the M Bison. I was right. I nailed it. It's KAMBAM and AEROBLAZER. Look at that. Start.gg. We'll keep you updated on all the matches stepping up here for Twitch.
You would think that you've worked on a tournament before.
Never. I've never been to any tournaments, actually.
That's crazy.
Not a single one. It's my first time.
Checking after the back heavy kick is wild work, but KAMBAM does make it work.
It's, yeah, I mean, they call it Evil D for a reason.
Man.
There we go. Launch it. Big.
I like it. I like it. You know, you're so low on drive. You didn't want to get burnt out. You had the bomb on. It's like, I'm going to make you kill me. You're like, you're going to have to do this, brother. I like that. Wait, that doesn't work? Wait a, holy bejesus, wait.
I'm involved. What do you mean it ain't going to work?
Oh, those are projectiles. Oh, I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it. Never mind. Never mind. I've never seen that interaction. I just had to put 2 and 2 together.
You thought you had one more resource. You were done.
Old Toaster Rooney, huh? All right. Oh, trade. Neither one of them tries to attempt a trade combo.
Side swap. Still got the crop strong. Can spend level 3, but resets for throw. It would have been tricky to try to route for level 3 there, I'm pretty sure.
Not for sure.
Oh, yep, light kick. Does get the DP.
No anti-air is him. Trying to take his turn back, and there. Staying alive long enough to get his drive back, but
okay,
if this is spin, ooh, do you have these? Do you have these?
You should.
No, but the grab happens anyway. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Got a little worried off the drop, but still worked out, still worked out.
All low. Let's look at the parry here. Lift off. The battery is charged. There we go, evil knee. Don't you press a button. Who do you think you are? I'm burning you out for that one.
Which Bison's more plus, this one or 5?
Oh, I have no idea. You would lose me on that. No idea. This one?
Ooh. Disgusting. Bam, bam. I don't want to spend too much here. Yeah, put the bomb.
Let's see, always go for the meaty back roundhouse there. +4 in those interactions. Let's go for the Psycho Crusher. It's a good game for AEROBLAZER.
AEROBLAZER is, he's gaming. His bomb pressure is immaculate. And that is exactly why we saw KAMBAM DP the first time. That's why you get out of it. You don't want to lose 3 bars of drive. You gotta kill me. You gotta show me you're willing to kill me.
That's
Guys, don't
word.
take my advice.
No, that sounds like somebody who does not pay for health insurance talking about that. Like, that's what it is. Like, I'm just going to send it. What do you mean?
Oh, my God. That was funny.
That's a hospital trip. All right, Stan Fierce shuts down the rush. Nice neutral jump. Full send here, too. That's expensive, though. You're 1 block away from disaster.
Was it worth it? Overhead? It might have been reacciones.
No.
And here comes the Bison party.
This
back
is where
to
it
the
goes
wall.
south. You have no drive gauge. Don't you level 1 on Wake Up.
O'Reilly's. Got the plus frames for a day.
That was good. I'll give you that. That was good.
Oh, he's about to burn himself out, but that's funny.
Hey!
Spin the level 2? Yes. Bam. And this character absolutely slaps. Level 2 gets the job.
When you look back at the set, you want to wonder what happened. You happened. That's what happened. You burned yourself out to try to take that scenario with a drive impact.
Yep.
Just play your set. Don't go for a burnout. Safe. Ooh, back away. Stand fierce.
Jeez. These guys' combo routes are so sick, man. Oh, hit this time on the bomb and reacts with the other bomb. Bombs on bombs. Bombs over Baghdad. No Andre 3000. AEROBLAZER running away with this one. That was ridiculous.
When KAMBAM looks back, it is the fact that you put yourself in burnout state. Like, not just forced to burnout state from, oh, I blocked too long against AEROBLAZER. It was just, we tried to pressure with that drive impact, and you put yourself in that state, which means that's all game, as you said, for MBICE to continue pressuring. You went from the east side of the screen, got carried over to the west just by blocking. That's chip damage you're taking. We apply battery pressure on top of that. You have no resources to get out. Don't you dare level 1 because it's meaty pressure going on top of it anyways.
Yep.
Tough.
Yeah. And the routes he was using, like you're talking about, right? Because Bison does have the infinite pressure of target combo, jab, target combo, jab, right? But that doesn't chip. So you go with the routes that he was going with. He was tearing them to shreds and really making him want to get out. He was messing up every single time. And then one of them, that one when the bomb connected, it was just getting ugly out there, dude.
I mean, that's why you keep going for the scissors every time. You know, either way, there's so, like, you're giving so much opportunity to Bison if you put yourself in a burnout state, especially as Jury, who relies on having an ODDP to really try to get our way out of bad situations.
Yeah.
If you've lost that resource, you have level 1. Like, that's what you got. And then at that point, we've seen before that AEROBLAZER was willing to cover that. We got that Cycle Crusher to go through. I have resources left over. You over-invested on your set, and you're not coming out on top of this one here.
That's correct. You know, I mean, you got to feel bad for him. I feel like there was still times he could have woke up level 1, but he had already told himself that's not an option when he got blasted for it the first time. So sometimes you mentally defeat yourself.
Yes, absolutely. As we continue through this bracket here, we're just a couple games outside of qualifying for the top 48 here, so we're probably going into the pool D4, if I'm not mistaken.
If he finds this one, guys, I'm going to be tripped out.
It's Aziz Sensei and Swami G.
Let me see.
It's green right there.
Oh,
and we got the stage manager.
You're cheating. Okay.
It's not cheating, it's facts. I'm utilizing I'm looking at the screen. I see the resource my opponent has. They have meter.
Utilizing the tools. Never mind. That's not cheating. I'm sorry. There's no Zim in here.
All right.
You know, I've never had smart water. This is actually pretty good.
Never had smart water?
Never had smart water, bro.
It's pretty smart.
Yeah, I mean, look. It's teaching me some stuff right now.
Wasn't it? It is Glacio. Because Glacio is vitamin water as well, right?
I have no idea.
I think that's 50 cents water.
Is it?
Yeah, Glacio had a 50 cent, I think, invested in vitamin water, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, vitamin water. But wait, is this this is the same people you're saying?
Pretty sure. Yeah, because it's Glacio Smart Water. I think Glacio also does vitamin water.
Okay. So talk to me nice then.
I'm taking the gamble here. I'm rolling the dice.
Aziz Sensei and Swami G, as he called. We do have an international throwdown here. What's the flag on the left?
On the left, I'm not sure. Pretty sure the Swami G flag is Trinidad, no?
I'm pretty sure.
Senegal.
Yeah.
All right, I nailed it. I know one of my flags. Thank you so much, Tega.
You got it. Ooh, I like headbutt to SPD right there, and I like the jump out. Both of them playing a good mind game here. The chess has started. Stand fierce for the ante. Try to go for another headbutt. He is there for the stand fierce antes. He's not having any of these jumps. And I like that he's setting up the jumps, really presenting the SPDs and putting the fear into him. But there goes a counter right there. Dive kick.
Ooh, reset.
But doesn't get the kill.
You tried it again?
Sweet.
You spent meter to drive it back there again. Oh, God.
You gotta just fall on her with the button, brother.
That should have been, I'm pretty sure that was jumping SPD.
Definitely.
It had to be.
1,000%. I'm pretty sure I saw the animation for it. But, yeah, you just fall on her with the button, man, and then cause the guest don't empty it.
Oh! All right, so I got the fierce. Carry for corner.
Narrowly escaping with that game is Aziz, and now running away with this one. Very good corner pressure so far. Trying to set up a whip punish. No, doesn't catch. All right. Nice. Landed the DP and into level 3. Very good, very good.
Got the kill.
I like it. Aziz cooking up. Swami G definitely had a good setup there. I like presenting everything. Headbutts into SPDs. Just catching him for trying to just hit the neutral jumps. Always anti-airing with the stand fierce. No lariats actually.
Right.
But tried different layers of offense, but on the defensive end couldn't hold up against Aziz Candy.
Walking away, and look at how this walk down's happening here. Aziz tries to jump out. Oops. Yeah, that's his flat here. Oh, what a perfect parry. Let's get the side swap here with the back throw. Nice. Drive reversal. Actually, this is huge here for Aziz. You got to be careful. Don't forget, Yeef still has armor.
Yep, he still has it. Very good use. Whip punish. Sweep. Empty cross up SP Dizzle. And there it is. All right, Swami G.
That's how you fight out in a burnout state.
That's right, that's right. He did everything within his power, everything in his kit.
Good air to air.
Where do you think you're going? Come here, let me get the toes. Oh, anything you can do, I can do better. Let me get the toes from you.
All right, good block here. Didn't follow through. Resets for SPD. Steals back the lead. We're in a burnout, but as we saw,
oh my God. he neutral jumped the dive kick attempt from Aziz.
Chat, what'd I tell you?
Swami.
As we saw, Dry Gauge is but a resource.
Yes. He played so good in Burnout that game.
Swami. Game up here, tying it up against Aziz.
I'm trying to think of somebody else that plays that well in Burnout. I think I know a guy.
Never heard of him. That's impossible.
Oh my
They're
God.
cheating, clearly.
Grabs the limb on the back throw.
Nice. Well, DP.
That's funny, yes sir. All right. Very good from Aziz. Controlled round. Not too much chaos.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, the stab medium kick to stop from the rush. That's what I would see more of. Like, I want to be a bully at that mid-screen range here before Geef has an opportunity to make a challenge.
Of course. Get him a little flustered too.
Oh, yeah.
Anti-air. Start making him feel like he can't play. That's how you do
That
this.
is the nightmare scenario, yeah. All right, target combo carry. Trying to see. Oh, here's the game. No!
Oh my goodness, that could mean a lot.
I think that was supposed to be the tap drive rush instead of going for the double.
Okay. Neutral jump. Not scared.
No.
Oh, he's gonna do it. He doesn't get it. No, brother. He doesn't get
you're
it.
not.
And
No,
there it
you're
is.
not.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
you
you ain't the one.
telegraphed it too much. That was crazy. Oh my God.
That's how we play mind games, though. What if? What if, though? You know, like, what if? Because you're thinking that, right? You're like, well, you're definitely not going to do it now. You messed up. And that's how you get caught. But I knew. I'm no fool.
1,000%, bro. Double neutral jump. You're trying to time my get up, bro. Nah, G. Nah, Swami G. I'm out of here.
That's great. That's so important because that should have been around.
Yep.
At the very least, that should have been around, and we messed up. And look, it's moments like that you have to seize victory there. And boy, did we ever seize victory, Aziz.
Definitely. DI days into oh my days. What happened?
Miss inputs. We were cooking. That Geef was cooking until suddenly we weren't. Ran out of oil. It dried up. That pan's too hot.
I'm sorry.
You can't just be throwing the chicken on there with no oil.
Oh my gosh. Stick it to the pan, man. Stick it to the pan.
Literally was.
I mean,
the inputs were sticking to the pan.
You know? Oh my gosh. Neutral jump, nothing. Golly. All right, next match up on deck. Let's see what we got going on here. Zero, have you copped any of the Spiff Space X Texas Showdown gear?
Like I got a Spiff shirt on. I did buy the Texas Showdown t-shirt.
Okay.
I got the white edition because I need some more white t-shirts with some red accents to match with some of my sneakers I got at home. So that's going to work out splendidly here. But yeah, Spiff put in a ton of work. That jacket, sick.
Yep. Yeah, that jacket is tough. Yes. Shout out Spiff. Boy's doing that thing.
Spiff has been banging out here with some of that merch. I have the N64 hoodie. I have the Devil Jin jacket from Spiff.
Yes, sir.
Spiff is, I'm just sending checks to Spiff at this point. Right, I know I got Beckman up here. I'm trying to figure out who Beckman is going up against.
All right, let's get it.
You know what? So I knew that that's who that was because of the Res Esports jacket, but I've never seen her before.
Never? Oh, out there streaming.
Yeah.
Playing some of that Magic the Gathering, and of course, Street Fighter 6, of course. And we do have Mew up against Beckman. Wait a minute, Digimon versus Pokemon? It's the dream matchup.
Were you a Digimon guy or a Pokemon guy?
I was Digimon first because right after Tamagotchi was the Digimon little digital pet.
Okay, okay.
And then, of course, Pokemon just blew up, right?
Yeah.
So, and then everyone said Digimon copied Pokemon. Not true. Digimon was first.
I know that, but it's still crazy to me to think that. It always throws me off.
It's, you know, whatever, you know, history is written by the victor.
Yeah.
Way to go,
oh, you know what? That was good. That was good. That's definitely what happened. Definitely what happened.
Mew on
Dragon
the loop.
Quest is in there too with those guys.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of designs interchangeable there. But all right, Canada versus USA. Mew on the loop. Beckman on the Bison.
Well, of course. Look at worse for wearing this drive gauge. Some of that perfect grounding that we're looking there. The knuckle, but nice. Side swap after the perfect parry coming from Beckman. Positive pressure, but the crowd's strong. We trade him out.
That's a good confirm. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm not mad at it. He spin a bar, got the bomb off of him, and didn't burn out for trying to just DP it.
It's been crazy to me to watch the evolution of Psycho Bomb on, you know, players on the receiving end to defend against it because they're so active on defense. This is definitely killing them, 100%.
Yes. I think what happened is, at first people were like, oh, you know what, they're going to bait me, right? They're going to bait me, I don't want to do it,
right.
I'm not going to wake up. At this point, now the Bison players are like, yeah, you're going to let me do it for free, and now everyone's reverting back to the wake up.
Everyone's going to the jab here. Like, see?
Yeah.
I'm not afraid. If you're going to give me that much room, I pepper away. I got time to pressure.
Yeah, even in the cup, I was watching people just rip DPs on it. I was like, golly, y'all are brave. With $1 million on the line?
Woo, what a perfect parry from Beck. She's definitely locked in right now. But again, this level 1, pushing away.
Yeah, that's just Mew's game plan. Good DP though, top of the arc.
Blocked. No, neutral.
Jumped in.
Oh!
Is this? Yes. Okay. All right. Chef's kiss. That was good.
What a chase down with the roundhouse. Punish counter.
Coming into this round, 0 bar on deck. Bomb on take on by Beck. What we got? No anti-air with Psycho Crusher. That would have been crazy.
Seeing that moment of pause, right? Because we saw Beckman really buffering there, was looking for a Psycho Crusher to try to blast through sand. But Mew not going to give it. Here we go. Stripping away drive gauge. Nah, you don't get to throw. Nice punish counter here from Beckman.
All right, how do we play this burnout? Mew, are you going to be aggressive or just let him have it? Let her have it.
All right, hold on to that pressure. Oh, no!
Tried to set up a whip punish there, and now you are at the deficit. Perfect parry, but there's multiple hits. It's not going to work out for you. All right, and Beckman for Res Esports taking game number 1 here. Not a single piece of that facial expression has changed.
Beck is just having a walk in the park right now. Beckman is just, she's locked in like, another day, another stream day for me. Mew having a go at it right now. Out of the corner. We'll see in that last game, right? We never got that level 3, but we constantly spent that level 1 as that reversal, right? So we had effectively 3 bars throughout that set, but man, Mew is using it so defensively. Beckman, she's definitely smothering a lot of the opportunity that Mew has had throughout this round.
I like the attempt there for the bait from Beckman. Like, dang, he's been waking up every single time, but Mew changing it up a little bit.
Couple jabs here, push you away, light kick. Beckman, she's gonna, ooh, I like the pump fake. Good tech. But not the second one here. What do we got?
Oh! Welcome to the N1 Mixtape Tour. That is Mew playing alongside Hot Sauce. That was very well done.
It is so scary there. Because you are in that throw is death territory, and yeah, she experienced that there. Nice crouch forward. Launching. See, I like the break that Beckman took. She's calling out the fact that Mew has every single wake up with better battery interaction has done something. This time, Beckman spending drive gauge for the level 3.
Gonna be near burnout. Bam, big damage. And the next sequence could do it.
Looking for that chip away here on that drive gauge again. Try to go for the medium kick to try to keep everything. Oh, nice.
Dang, these drive rush checks have been money from Beckman. Oh my goodness! Come here, you ain't gonna do nothing about it, is what Beckman said right there. Drive rush into the grab.
Dang! Yeah, nothing doing, but it's the handshake. It's what we call the handshake.
Definitely.
Outside throw range, crouch forward, perfect round.
Nice.
Is that all he says?
Perfect parry on the fireball, no punish.
That's huge to get the approach though. Perfect parry right into the drive rush, close range. Nice.
All right, we got bomb down. Let's go ahead and detonate that for the plus frames. Ripping away at the drive meter, boom, bam. Yes, yes. Overhead, and now we get the wake up again from Mew. So the wake ups aren't random. They're a little bit more methodical. He's choosing the point, so it's harder to read for Beckman. He tried to go for a reset in the overhead. Mew not getting it. Buffering level 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Where's that level 1?
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
That was a DP attempt right there, but missed the input. And even still, rising uppercut would not have connected because of the angle it goes. So that would have been a clear set for Beckman there.
So the medium one would have went too far out.
Oh, that's a good call. Might have been able to get the medium because light would have been weird.
So.
Yeah.
I think the medium might have worked. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see it, but fortunate for Beckman. Beckman moving forwards in the bracket. Got the Crocs on.
Being comfortable as ever.
Yeah.
Like I said, she just looked comfortable right there. I was like, oh, just another day at the office here as I try to get my Bison into a top 48 position, crossing ever closer to victory here at Texas Showdown.
Yeah.
That does mean she will have a shot at it here at the winners finals of Pool D1 here. We're still waiting on the opposite side. It'll be El Seco versus Laura. We saw Laura earlier. So we'll see if they, which one of those will come up for a qualification spot here.
And Laura was, what did Laura play, Kim? I'm making that up, brother. Don't do that.
It was, hey, commentators have goldfish brains right now, but
the goldfish brains for sure.
No, I think you're right. I think you were right on Kim because it was a Kim Geef match that we saw with Laura, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, yeah, versus DANNYBOY, right?
Ooh,
wait, did
I think it, hold on. No. I got it right here.
Okay. Come on.
It was, yep, you had it.
I was right.
Okay,
all right.
Commentators still have goldfish brains.
Back.
Let's go.
We're not goldfish. We are elephants in this bitch.
We are elephants. Okay.
Oh,
let's go back down to D2.
Okay.
I'm guessing D2. I'm guessing. They might skip around at this point.
You've been on point this whole time. So.
Yeah, but this is, I'm just going down the list, and I'm right. It's Kepler versus Armored Death.
Armored Death, the boy. The boy Armored Death. We're going to get another Geef.
Armored Death went up against not even an issue. Well, apparently it was because that was 2-1. That might have been an issue.
You think it was a skill issue?
Something. I think the kids call it gap. I don't know how that works. Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Little Sean. All right, brother. So we're going to get, if I'm not mistaken, I'm sure he's going to go with his Geef, right? We got Geef going up
What
against.
is up with y'all? See, look, I was joking when I said everything's bigger in Texas, but y'all just big body people out here, huh?
No, gotta be. If you're not big body, you won't be able to eat enough barbecue. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be able to do it.
That's true. I gotta make my Texas barbecue run. It's been far too long. For sure, a Whataburger run. That's for sure.
Bro, I skipped out on Whataburger yesterday. I was about to get it, and then I saw another burger place, and I spent $20 for a burger that I should have just got Whataburger.
But like, wait a minute. You live out here though, right? You still out? So I mean, like, I don't knock for pass on Whataburger. Like, that's ease of access. It's always there.
Once I ate that $20 burger, I realized I should have just got water. You feel me?
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
But you are right. That is why I did it, because I haven't enough.
Yeah, it's always there. You got to try the wild thing because you've always had the normal.
Yep.
All right. My Shiranui up against Zangief here. A little bit of an annoying approach with this fan play.
Ooh.
We didn't get to see too much of it of our previous my players, so we'll see how it kept. Dang, already. It's exactly how I thought this was going to play out.
Exactly. But I like that he tried to gamble immediately with the lariat, the OD lariat, before his drive got whittled down, presented an option. But maybe he played his cards a little too early.
All right, there's your throw. Another. One more. Dang!
Golly.
I guess the same thing too, Armored Death, and I would have been punished.
Okay. He's going to be able to get started with 1 SPD. A 2. Let me see if we get a 3.
Nope, stop just shy. Ooh, crouch strong. Got the interrupt for carry. You spent it all for the super in the sky, baby.
Yes. Gee, what is that? Is that Phoenix? I'm not too familiar with. When she did that, she looked like a phoenix. No, butterflies, right? That's what she does?
Butterfly. Yeah.
There it is. She looked like a phoenix when she was flying right there.
I don't think you're wrong either way. You know, it could be a burning butterfly, it could be a phoenix, and it's still correct.
I'll take it. Rise from the ashes like a butterfly.
There you go. Nope, that doesn't work now. I was with you, and then suddenly, like a rose being poured again. Oh my God!
Running bear grab coming in from Armor Death. Oh, come here!
I don't care about your 5 stock. I don't care about that.
Oh, that's huge. Then the level 1. You're not gonna get level 2. Drop it! No. Oh yeah, that was He's so ready. Yes. Armored Death getting off the ground and knowing the exact option to go for.
It's too late for you. The corner.
Kepler definitely running the show right now with the corner game.
Ooh.
I like the lariat. You do get your way out of the corner, but you eat a little damage for it.
Right.
Well, welcome back to the other corner. Coast to coast, no space ghost.
That's the beautiful thing about Bai, the coast-to-coast carry here. Locked in indeed.
Okay.
Of course, you can get dunked from the backside of the corner here. Nice.
Dang!
Forward here just to go for the drive rush. Finish the job. There's no escape from Pulse Kepler.
I think he lost his shoelaces there with those low 4s. I think they got ripped off.
It definitely burned up.
Woke up immediately. The bravery, right? Just woke up immediately and just low forwarded him. It was slightly delayed, but Kepler was just like, nah, I'm not holding this corner forever.
All right, nice challenge. Yeah, a lot of Mai's going for that one there, but if it's blocked, that's going to be a punish.
At this point, I think we need to start trying to back up a little bit with the lariat, because he's getting the right play, but he's going forwards and allowing Kepler to switch sides on the jump forward.
There we go. Rush there. Actually, spend the meter here. Yes, indeed. Great conversion for Kepler.
The first round there. Yep. Okay. Let's get it here. Armor Death having a hard time getting things started, and rightfully so. I do think this matchup is rough for Geef. We get the touch there. Let's confirm it, and I like the DP from Kepler.
Absolutely. Got that spacing here, but man, Kepler has been spending a lot of drive gauge, and it's been paying off in spades here for him. All right, jump back. One.
Quick spin. No bar on deck left for Kepler.
Got that roundhouse at, look, 4 stocks. Trying to chip away from that drive gauge. So close, the whip, and that is a Stand Fierce punish. Not enough meter to finish the job, but oh my goodness, I'm so scared. Armor Death's gonna clutch it out, but Kepler with the neutral jump to stay away from Zangief will get that victory here.
Very well played. Very well played on the side of Kepler. You know, looking at it, I'm trying to think. Maybe keeping his pressure on instead of baiting whenever Armor Death had opportunities. This is a matchup where you're not gonna have repeated opportunities over and over and over like you would in maybe some others, like a Kim matchup, like we were talking earlier, right? he was giving opportunities, and we saw Kepler just completely understand he wasn't going to keep his turn. Just getting off the ground low forward, getting off the ground forward jump, just and saying, I'm out of here. I'm not going to allow you to keep me here against my will. I think that was where we could have saw Armored Death do a little bit better, but Kepler obviously made the right play.
Yeah, I mean, Mai is kitted in such a way that it's going to be tricky for Zangief to really kind of bully his way out in a lot of instances. I like your calls on the EX Lariat, right? Like, that would have been a nice option to at least push Mai away, but then you have to solve the problem of, great, I pushed her away, now I got to deal with Fan. Yeah. Oh, is she stocked up? That makes it even worse for me because then I have additional follow-ups there. And, man, in that matchup, I'd have to play that matchup a little bit more to really kind of get down to the nitty-gritty of just like, what does Geef really do against Mai for those scenarios? Because again, like, you're dealing with Fan, you're dealing with that extended range on normals. The medium kick is still such a strong button for Mai. I don't know what it is about SAK characters in this game and medium kicks being so good for them. Like, that is insane.
Very good, dog.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh, man.
And her, I mean, even her stand fierce is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Stand fierce is pretty good. I mean, and the fact that she has such a good low forward makes it rough for Geef to even try to play neutral with, all right, I'm going to call out a fan throw with stand fierce because you can just get low forward, right?
Right.
You're just getting tools taken from you left and right. Red Bull sponsorship being presented on the stage. They're saying chug. That's a Red Bull?
I want the wings now. Oh, Carmen pulling up here. Okay. I didn't know Carmen was in this pool. Wait a minute.
You know, I saw Shinku playing earlier. I did not know Shinku played Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Oh, this is San Antoine on the stage, huh?
Is that right? San Antoine next to Carmen out here?
What is that?
Does that mean San Antoine is the player?
No, San Antonio.
Oh, San Antonio. I see what you did. I see what you did.
Look, I'm sorry.
I'm not from here, okay? I don't know the Texas slang like that. Wait a minute.
Oh, that's just zip slang, bro.
Oh,
I call it San Antoine. I call this Hurston. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a Medea translation right there. All right. Young Witch up against Naklia FGC.
You got it. Naklia.
Naklia. Okay.
Isn't that what you said?
Better. No, I said Naklia.
Air throw coming in from Young Witch to take the corner from Naklia FGC. We've been seeing a lot of Geef, man.
I don't know what it is about, if there's one person I know out there that's happy is Ham of Low Kick Esports, and this is the tournament for you, brother, because good Lord.
I feel like most people like to see some Geef, right?
It's a lot of Geef.
It's definitely a lot of Geef.
This is where Geef has been all along.
Texas, we've got the Geef.
Right, and what's interesting, no, that should have been it right there. Young Witch going down and out for that one.
Naklia coming away with the first round. Young Witch. This matchup has slowly gotten to where I don't think it's as bad, but I think this was horrible in season 1. I still think it's leans in JP's favor slightly, but not as much as it did before.
Well, I definitely think that it's still, because you're going back into the traditional archetype of zoner against grappler until this stuff happens here, where you are now caught in the corner. You don't want to try to guess for amnesia because, why would you? That's a Geef. Command grab waiting to happen. Now, Triglav and also Departure, both of those going to be key factors in keeping Zangief away. But the way that Naklia is trying to, make that approach, you're not getting any of those off. You're already in the face of Zangief here.
Exactly.
Ooh,
what a backdash. Call out, but wrong. Ill-advised button with the stand fierce. Slamma-jamma.
Ooh.
I feel like we were trying to go for a frame kill there, maybe?
Yeah, absolutely.
Jump forward. Maybe a jump back body slash would have actually earned a combo.
Oh, there we go. And we have the Departure set up here, too. Just keep you blocking after the jump.
Very well done.
All right, these Zangiefs, they don't need to be this good. All right, what's happening?
Yo, I mean, the character is just...
Zangief is good.
He's so good, and the players are playing accordingly. All right, Young Witch. has a chance to finally get some zoning started.
I am just fascinated by how long Naclia is willing to hold out drive parry and just whittle away at your own drive gauge here while Young Witch holds on to departures for ages. Nice teleport here, crossed up. That's tragic.
Reset it to the command grab, opting to say, you know what, he's not going to jump. I'm not spending any of this bar. Young Witch very, very.
Woo! You scuffed the sneakers on the run? Those are expensive. Young Witch full screen with the glove. Ah, missed the roundhouse anti-air. That's a step away. It's been a few instances where Young Witch is just literally a step away for trying to counter against Naclia.
Very, very close. Yep. Has went for an aerial button coming out of that every single time. Just goes for the grab that time. You thought the grab was coming again that time, right? After the overhead. Got checked it.
Right.
Layers. The mental stack. That got scaled crazy.
Oh,
I mean, it was a jab starter, but still.
Yeah, the jab sequence. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stribble will finish the job.
All right.
Man, I recognize that baseline.
Oh my goodness.
Nice throw.
I don't think anyone could ever forget that. Forget this beat.
You know what? It kind of hits now. I'm far enough removed, it hits.
Oh! What an SBD coming from Naclia. Oh, and the whip punish doesn't confirm, but at least we know Young Witch has been shown. Neutral jump, yes.
Level 1. Oh, you felt confident enough. Young Witch, she took it.
That was clean. I feel like he was starting it. It looked like the startup of parry animation. I don't know.
Oh, good air to air.
It's just tapped him across them toes.
Hey, an old man takes a cane to my ankles like that, I'm going down too.
Oh, definitely. I think I would quit, actually.
That's enough.
Oh, my gosh.
All right.
Oh, there it is.
Uh-oh.
Didn't want to hold the hop knee. And,
I wonder if we thought SPD was on the docket there at that point, which would be interesting because you already have buttons. You're such a stone's throw away from death. Uh-oh. See, and that's exactly what I was talking about. Why try to risk the EX amnesia? First time we showcased it, though, throughout this entire set.
Yep.
It costs you so much. Nice jump out with the lariat. All too ready for it. Naclia will take it.
Good set for both players. Very, very aggressive Keith. I like it. Showcasing the Red Bull. The chug is being finished on the Red Bull. House of Angels. Oh no, that Red Bull is getting active.
I was gonna say, can you chug a Red Bull without burping? That's what I want to know.
Oh, dang, that Red Bull is getting active.
I don't know if that's good.
I don't either.
I don't know if you should be showing that off.
I mean, he's got the shirt on, House of Angels.
Okay, all right.
That's not where I'm going with that, first off. He's got that shirt on, House of Angels, so he's familiar with getting wings is what I was trying to say. That's what I was
Yeah, man. Look at the Texas Showdown 2025. I've looked at the side a couple times like Texas Showdown. Taxes are almost due here, folks, so make sure you get those done. This is your warning. You're about like 2 weeks away from it being said and done if you're stateside resident. But man, it's been a glorious run here of Street Fighter 6 so far.
Been great games. Been great games.
As we wind down for some more top 48 competitors here, we still have Guilty Gear Strive on one screen. In another, we still have Dragon Ball still happening. Wait a minute.
That top 8 is still going?
I thought I said top 3 when it happened, so maybe I lied to all of you at home.
I mean, that's not surprising they're still going. Dragon Ball's a super long game.
Super long. I mean, they've gotten so good at this game, honestly.
Yeah.
The World Tour had just happened, of course. Even ARC World Tour just happened. So back-to-back World Tours wrapping up as we get into the year of 2025, kicking off new circuits. Even Capcom Pro Tour is kicking off. Plus, the MK1 Pro competition is going. Actually, we are a qualifying stop for MK1 Pro Comp.
Yes.
Looking forward to some of that action this weekend as well.
Gotta love it, gotta love it. Now, we've seen these two, yes?
No.
We have not.
No, not at all. Neither. I would have remembered that keyboard.
I feel like, well, yeah, the keyboard, no, but I feel like we saw the other guy earlier.
Let's see. Let me see here.
The Super Sleuth is on the way again.
I'm taking a gander.
Taking a gander, no geese.
I'm pondering the orb. All right, we already saw Naclia, so we are in D4. Gotta be.
All right. Oh, are we getting some Ryu action?
That's why I said we'd never seen either of these players. No way. I think you're right about the Kim. I think you're right about the Kim. Yep, we did. This is. No, we did. Machete. No, hold on. Wait, I don't know who this is. This is a D4. You tricked me.
I'm sorry.
Not you. It's the production didn't know.
No, we ain't seen neither one of these. Machete 24.
Oh, I was going to say it, but it wasn't lit green. They got me. Y'all fooled me. The mix.
Yep.
Fatty. Here we go. Ryu. Man, Ryu's been on a tear.
Man, I'm telling you. Look, so at the beginning, like right after the last cup, right? And then we got the Ryu buffs.
Right.
I straight up said, there's a tweet, you can go find it. I said, I think Ryu's gonna win the cup. And second place. Dog.
So close.
I was so close. This character's ridiculous, and I don't think people are putting enough respect on his name. Put some respect on that parry, the bait, and there's your fate. Machete with round number 1.
That parry not even being perfect, don't need it. I got the roundhouse to finish the job for me.
Oh my goodness.
Hey kid, stop flipping around. Stop flipping out.
Flipping out, wigging out. Oh my goodness.
He just walked away. What are you doing?
All right, with the Shim Jones.
Oh my goodness. Chad, throw for corner here. Nice, good shimmy back at you. Roundhouse after the teleport. You bombs? Yep, there you go.
Got the toes overhead, yes. That's what we call mix. Oh no.
All right, not out of this yet. I'm shocked we didn't. Again, I'm shocked. So, second jump was the hope that you did DP. First one you didn't DP the teleport. And I was literally about to say, I'm shocked Machete did not have a DP on deck.
Yeah.
So let's do it again. I don't blame you going for the second one because that should have been DP. That was a hard read from Fatty. It just didn't pay off. But it was a risk.
Insane read, but I'll tell you right now, I like that kind of stuff. If you would have got it, I'd have spazzed out.
Machete, though, dominant with this Rio. The damage output is absurd. Trying to go for the setup off bomb, throw, extend it.
Oh my lord!
That's
everybody out there, I promise you got hit. Don't even try to say you didn't.
You should have held drive parry. That's crazy. You said they got a block button to the game.
Yo, I'm telling you.
All right, there we go. Send it home. Send it home.
And level 2, yes. Not mad at it at all. You're about to go into the next round. You should be building a level 1 early into this round, so good looks for Fatty.
I can understand some folks wishing they would have held on to that level 3, but unfortunately, given the circumstances, you lost that level 3 opportunity unless you go for this final round here. So great spend on the level 2. Oh, geez, the solar plexus punch.
Oh my goodness, those drive rush checks. That is gonna work. Fatty gonna be out of the corner. No bar on deck, so no wake up at all anymore. And that good old Ryu pressure is coming in soon. Ooh, frame kills to the grab. You're close to a burnout. This is scary stuff.
Yep,
DP
nice.
with the crosscut, yes.
Crouch strong at that range. What did you put out there, Fatty? I don't like that name anymore.
Yeah.
I don't like that name anymore.
What did you put out there, Fatty? All right, back throw from Machete.
Oh, okay. Held on to it. Good stuff.
Okay. And get a knockdown here. Very, very low on drive, so need to keep this pressure alive.
Nice.
Don't want to play defense with this low drive. Oh! Shimmy, shimmy, yah, shimmy, yam, shimmy, yay. No confirmed, though. DP
nice.
is there. Machete has an opportunity. Forward throw, yes.
Bro, level 2 is on deck. Oh, no. The max range of medium kick didn't connect there. That's such a blunder for Fatty and Machete. We'll take this 2-0. Gosh, if the medium kick would have hit, though, that would have been far more ideal.
And that's super unfortunate, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just how fighting games go. A lot of the times, especially this set game, right? Yeah. You kind of just make one mistake in that kind of thing. Now, matches are a culmination of multiple small mistakes, but then there is that big one that cost you dearly after your small mistakes.
Right.
So that drop combo there in the corner really meant a lot. It's unfortunate, unfortunately.
Absolutely. But hey, you know, another Kimberly, but we got our first Ryu. And fundamentally sound character. You know, super strong. We see the damage output that Ryu has there. that finally has some sauce, right? This character's been out for 40+ years at this point, has to have some sauce.
Gotcha.
But man, yeah, I do like the sequencing that we saw from Fatty, especially trying to keep Ryu locked down. I think that's important, but a matchup like that against Kimberly makes things tricky because you do have those DPs that really call out those corner situations, and even an OD DP can really call it out. But man, just trying to deal with the relentless offense of a steady Ryu, right? With a stand fierce range, even going for a lot of that solar plexus pressure that we saw in that game 1. That's tough to deal with for Kim because she doesn't have that true reversal. She has to rely on drive reversal. Or level 1.
With it. Yeah, or level 1. Yep, she's just got to deal with the buttons there. And Ryu does very, very good drive damage, right? So a character that can't wake up and get him off is just putting themselves in peril once they get back to the wall corner. Especially with, you can't, especially he gets gets a good string off, then he's in range for donkey kick. You can't punish it. I mean,
good luck.
He's just chunking at you, and you've got to make a decision.
Absolutely. Beckmon stepping up here. This is a qualification set here against El Seco. We're going to go through that top 48 sequence.
Oh, shoot, El Seco. Okay. Beckmon, man. Like I said, I'm familiar with Beckmon, but wasn't super familiar, and pretty optimal Bison here. I'm trying to see what's going on.
Now familiar with the game.
Not familiar with the game. I'm learning.
She's been putting in a ton of work here. Also a caster herself, stepping into the game.
Yeah.
So Bison, the classic set. Actually, Bison doesn't remember this for some strange reason. That's crazy. Imagine you got beat so bad that you just feigned amnesia.
Well, is that amnesia? Is that why? What's his name has it?
Well,
JP? I'm just making stuff up. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Don't look not too much.
Ooh, counter hit roundhouse. Try to get the grab. Got the dungeon charge, El Seco. And at any given moment, we can send out that charged Hidoken now. What a change for Ryu.
Oh, baby.
Jeez Louise.
And there it is. Yep. Put it to the chest. Very shocking defeat, El Seco.
2 types of batteries in this matchup. The Hoshogeki charge and the battery from Bison. All right, parry here. Ooh, trying to drive rush right through. Maybe looking for the perfect parry drive rush. Ooh, swept.
That's definitely going to work out. Yep. All right. Hasn't really kept charge on deck on the side of Beckmon, so we're not getting any cycle crushes through the fireballs. That's a good hit there.
Oh, yes. What a crouch strong. Stop it.
Forward throw. The Bison onslaught starts.
Yep.
Whoa! Ill-advised bomb placement, but it hit because El Seco tried to press something. Now we are in burnout here on the side of El Seco, but he gets the touch and the confirm. Level 3. Yes.
So cool. I'm glad they brought this back.
I'm telling you, man. You know how much, bro, in Marvel 3, do you know how much I used to love hitting people with that? I mean, I didn't even like playing Ryu in that game. I just wanted to level 3 people.
Oh, jeez. Light kick. It was still get that token out. You don't, actually. You're too far away. I said I got you. Like, come on, bro. Jeez, what a whip punish on the crowd strong. Beckmon locked in for that one.
That was from downtown. Solar plexus. Right as the bomb was about to go off, too. I feel like that move would have been so active that if it was blocked, he would have detonated.
Oh, yeah.
That boy gets a chopping. You say Bison.
Running like Tom Cruise out here.
Like Tom Cruise. Love it.
All right, battery. Try to get the perfect parry. Not going to find its spark. There it is. We needed it just to build up that drive cage again. We couldn't take any more of that block stun.
Definitely.
But this, wait a minute. Reset for throw. Drive reversal, last ditch effort, but that chip is going to be devastating here.
Beckmon struggling in this matchup. Maybe a little bit slower play, a little bit more poise. Try to start throwing some reaction cycle crushes in there. I love the offense once we see Beckmon get going, but being a little too close is not played. Oh my God! And then he gets the level 1 extension.
You see that? I walked up to you.
egregious. What a move. Donkey kick. Ugh.
Man, I'm hearing Ryu say lines I ain't never heard before. This is exclusive to Bison. He's really upset at Bison. He wants to hurt this man. Nice perfect parry from Beckman. She has ample opportunity here. We could.
Oh! I like the idea, but. And that.
We're still good. We're still good.
No,
it
yeah,
will burn out, but
you're gonna burn out, yeah. That's a lot of Yamashi.
What do we got? How do we solve this? Looking for a whip punish opportunity here with the crouch strong. All right.
Trying to bait a DP.
All right, this is bad news, Bears. Yeah, the moment that drive gauge came back, it was going to be disaster for Beckman, but she does still qualify for loser side top 48.
Okay.
But man, like that is the fear. It was a ticking time bomb on the side of Ryu. By the time drive gauge was active, it was going to be even harder for Beckman to challenge at neutral because it would be quick drive rush, jab sequence, and that would round it out here. Whereas we could still pressure with OD specials, whether it be OD Hashogeki while you're burned out, and we chip that sequence. We had everything on the side here of Ryu to try to finish out the job against Beckman.
Rough stuff, rough stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I mean, I think the space neutral wasn't being played enough. That's all I'd say. I think the pressure on Beckman's side was heavy. Very, very well done. Perfect space scissor kicks. Didn't see any.
Right.
You know, no reactions to the fireballs.
It's interesting, yeah, because I think out of the Bisons that we've seen, like there's been a lack of scissor kick overall, really.
Yeah,
which is interesting. Yeah. So, because normally that's your go-to, because it's so tricky to challenge there, like, especially during burnout. Like you're just not challenging at all. Like that is just
at all
free territory here for chip out. But them's the breaks here as we continue down on this qualification run of Pool D. So D1 here already has their winners and losers kicked off. Let's see. I think we're probably going to go to D2. Yes, indeed. That's True Tech up against Kepler. Wait a minute. Did you mix me again? Am I wrong again?
No. That's Kepler. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was Kepler versus.
Oh, yep.
Again?
It is. It is against True Tech.
Okay.
True Tech.
All right. Qualification once again. See who gets that winner side.
So round it out here. We're trying to make the speed run through this Pool D block. Previous pool was just a smidge over, but that's all the better because we got some great Street Fighter 6 action. And that is an old TE2. That's for sure.
That's yeah.
But it's still so good. It's a great stick. I still have mine. Got blue light-ups on mine now.
You have blue light-ups on yours?
Yeah, I got the, because remember it originally had like the red light-up. I got the KI edition.
Yeah.
So now I swapped them out for the clear blue button, so I got the blue LED instead.
Yeah. I had that one. I didn't have any LEDs or anything, but I had the...
one of the solid, because they did the solid version of it too. That's cool.
Yeah, I had that one. Just got rid of it last year at Combo Breaker. Sold it off. So yeah.
I think that's the Razer Kraken leverless right there, if I'm not mistaken.
I still, to this day, I mean, I haven't really put a lot of time into it, but I still don't get how people play with that. I know the advantages. I just can't see myself teaching my left hand to move like that.
You play WASD, though, on shooters?
No.
You don't? Oh.
I'm a controller player on my PC.
Controller. Okay.
So, so I can WASD, but I would rather control.
Rather pad. Okay.
And so, therefore, if a game gives me that option, I'm not going to do it. But I don't know.
It's been a fun learning curve. So my first exposure was playing on Mugen.
Yeah.
Because I was doing WASD controls there. But now with leverless, trying to do that, because I'd like to understand, like, one, there are definitely clear advantages to having leverless controller.
Yes.
Having shortcuts for DP, for example, is like really nice. But the accuracy is also there, and there's still pros and cons for each controller. It's all comfortability here, but there's definitely advantages for leverless, and that learning curve is very interesting. For the longest time, for me, like, thumb was not jump, thumb was down, and then this is up because WASD memory. This is my jump button. I don't know.
That part, yes. The times I have messed with it, that kills me.
It's trying to teach myself because my middle finger is normally up on up, not down. So trying to rewire my middle finger to this is down instead of up is interesting. It's always fun to, kind of peer at the button. There's a lot of pad players nowadays too, which is interesting. So, but there's some extra buttons on this leverless for sure.
Pad is just home, man. And I find it interesting seeing hit the fight stick still.
Yeah.
Like, not that there's anything wrong with using it. It's just I see hitbox or leverless and pad so much that when I do see a fight stick, I'm like, oh yeah, people do use those.
It's I don't know. I understand the one. I'm trying to transition to my snack box because I like the form factor. It's much lighter.
Yeah.
I do have a Razer. What is it? The Razer Kraken V2. I think it's called the stick. No, the Kraken is the leverless.
The
Pantera. You got it. Thank you. That's my stick that I play with now. But I like how much lighter that one is compared to like some of the heavier sticks.
Okay.
But it's all preference. It's all just preference.
It definitely is.
So it's good. I mean, I still play it. So for Grand Blue and MK, I play pad. And then Street Fighter and Guilty Gear, I play stick.
Okay.
And I'm trying to transition to leverless. We'll see where I go from there.
So I was playing Grand Blue on stick.
Yeah.
And then I tried to switch to pad, and I could not play that game for nothing. But then, after I sold the fight stick, I had to learn.
You had to.
It took me like a little bit, and then I was like, okay, this is crispy, and that's how I play now. So, but yeah, Street Fighter, every Street Fighter I've ever played, I am pad.
Really?
I'm always pad.
It doesn't.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3, stick.
Stick? Okay. Okay, because of the assists maybe, or just easier
to be honest, I don't know. What I think happens for me is I think I turn the game on and I start with one, and that's just how I play.
That's how you play it. Okay.
You know what I mean?
It's interesting because just 6-button fighters make sense to me on stick, but Guilty Gear is not like a 6-button fighter, 5-button fighter. So I still play that on stick, but man, even in most anime fighters I do, but with Grand Blue and MK, I got block buttons, so and that lines up for me.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. It's interesting to see the mindset. Leverless, I don't know. Like I think I've been playing a lot more Street Fighter. I always go back to Street Fighter is my baseline. When I first learned stick, Street Fighter was the baseline.
Okay.
And then when I started learning leverless, Street Fighter's that baseline.
Okay. You know, I've been hearing these talks about leverless MK, and that sounds disgusting to me.
Which is interesting, right? Because you still have those. Hey, I don't know. I don't think I ever would. Like, stick MK is weird to me. I know that's always been the thing, but it's weird because of the button layout for me. But now, like, I'm playing on pad anyways.
Yeah,
I've tried some of the classic cabs again. I went to Galloping Ghost Arcade to replay, some of the MK cabs, and man, that's a trip.
Yeah. I feel like I think NRS is pad city, dude. I couldn't fathom playing those on a stick or a hitbox. Couldn't do it. You guys are getting fine-tuned up here.
Oh yeah, I mean, fine-tuning is certainly, I love the accessibility of MK1 even because they have those windows. If you're more used to like traditional inputs like you are in Street Fighter 6, you have that opportunity. So if you want to try out new games, there's so many ways that you can do it. In Street Fighter 6 with the modern mode, actually, I did this really fun experiment. I took Street Fighter 6 to work and had them play on the, what's the other one called? It's modern, and then they have the
Dynamic.
Yep, I had them play Dynamic. And they were having a ball of a time playing Dynamic mode Street Fighter 6. And they were doing full combos. Like, on Dynamic mode. It just looked cool, and they were having fun. That's the one thing that's missing, right? It's just like, if you're not quite ready to make the full transition to learning how to play modern or learning how to play classic, you got Dynamic mode right there. If you look at it, have a good time with your friends playing some Street Fighter.
I'm gonna be honest, I used to know what Dynamic was, and I don't even remember what it is anymore.
Just 1, 2, 3, light, medium, heavy.
That's all it is.
That's all it is.
And there's no combo assist?
Well, there is. You just keep pressing the buttons.
Oh.
And then just go.
Okay.
You just button press all day. Oh, geez. Yeah, that elbow not going to work out for you. Good block here from True Tech on the Kimberly.
I like it. Establishing the grab on the mix. Man, Kepler finding a way out. Ooh, baby.
Nice spear. Suspend the level 1. Not going to miss that one.
Get them toes. Oh, yeah. Very, very buttonsy, just like we saw earlier against the Geef. Kepler, oh yeah, that was Armor Depth. Yeah, Kepler has definitely been no stranger to poking, and we see a poke out right there. Still not enough on the truest of pixel for True Tech. Woo! Stand medium, gonna get the job done for Kepler.
Absolutely.
All right. And then we're coming into the next round here. Kepler definitely played from the back foot in that first game, but really stood their ground and showed they ain't scared of nothing, pressing in places that only the bravest would.
Crowd strong. Such a good button here from Mai. Done. Jab sequence here, just push yourself out. And you're on the cusp of victory, so you may as well send it home here. Perfect round for Kepler taking that first game.
So many shimmies in that match. My goodness. I feel like I want to put a number. Had been like 4 successful shimmies.
Let me see the stats.
I know, right?
Stats right now. I need my
stat sheet
stats.
up. Yeah, that's what I want. We need to start doing that.
Miss you 1 frame link. You're doing God's work out there with all the statistics we've been seeing.
All right, we're gonna get a solid little combo here. Corner game, more of the same. This is how the first round started for True Tech last game. Kepler able to fight out and doing it once again with the jab check.
Toss. Man, I love the navigation right there. You stop short of that jump arc so you don't put yourself in a bad position against Kepler, but still gaining ground, still spending a lot of that drive gauge and already has his throw sequence for corner.
Running long drive, but still dominant with the offense. Oh, double jump. And that is going to seal the deal for that round. Kepler really adjusting well in these matchups. Once the offense gets going, I mean, that's where Mai shines, and Kepler is definitely applying it.
Yeah, you might say Kepler is on the pulse for this one. Nice crouch forward, though. Run it up. Nice. Oh, no call out on the parry.
Like the elbow drop into that medium, keeping the pressure going.
See,
and the burnout finally made it.
The reason why we go for that throw, right, is because of the fact we saw Kepler go for parry. So we're expecting another hit to come through. A parry attempt to push away. Didn't actually find its mark. But here we are, pushed out from the corner. We can still chip away. Nice overhead. Twist. Watch out. Drive gauge available. Drive reversal a threat. But I don't think Kepler's going to want to try to get rid of that drive gauge so fast.
There it is. Can you do it without? Yeah. Doesn't have to spin any bar. Can spin early if there's a touch. Try to get the level 3 off. And then,
mistimed the elbow drop.
Very good defense here. Waited it all out. Found the right time to press.
Nice. Medium punch here. Level.
Oh, that's
3.
burnout. That should be burnout on the side of True Tech as Kepler. Oh, it's not.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, it's a little bit high. I wonder.
Well, we did get it. Burnout was imminent, even though it wasn't off the level 3 grab. Out of the drive impact attempt.
There we go. You can send it home. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Hold on.
Nah, can't kill.
Doesn't have the meter. If we had the level 1, that could have been it. We tried to build for it. But hey, with this massive life lead, you should be okay. Burnout, if you can survive this sequence. All right. Overhead, there is the level 3. It's gonna be a CA. Let's see how far this one goes. I think we have a game.
Oh! The drop, but then still gets another touch. Oh my goodness, True Tech almost truly threw it away. But gonna tie it up here 1-1 versus Kepler.
Did we jump off the stage for that one?
But he thought it was done, or did he go?
No,
I
was
talking to the teammate.
I said, help me, bro. Help me. I almost messed it all up.
Oh, he's on teams with Kyrie, man.
Is that right?
Yeah, you saw Kyrie back there? You didn't see him?
Dang, I didn't realize. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Game number 3 underway. Which one of them will make it into winner's side? Top 48. The corner, once again, I feel like every single game has started like this. True Tech has really started off hot. Every single round checks the drive rush.
Got scooped up. Nice life lead right now for True Tech. Jab sequence to challenge out here. Ooh, good sequence off the fans. Need to build up on that drive gauge a little bit more, though. Once we get to that 3rd bar threshold, it's definitely going to be a big opportunity here for Kepler with this level 2 almost. There we go. Oh my goodness. Roundhouse, send it. One more round for Kepler once again.
That's my favorite combo route from her. It just looks so cool. The way they animated that double kick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love that so much. Double jump works once again for Kepler. spending level 1. That's a nice chunk of damage on that jump in starter. Tried to go for a small shimmy, but pressing is true tech. Find his way out of the corner, but jumped in on, once again, level 2 is here. I feel like, yeah, no, that's not enough. No way. Whoa! I don't even know why you said that, Zero. I told you it was going to be enough. I told you, dog.
Like, you know what? You're so right. I thought I'd get the audience hope.
Oh, yeah. I made stuff up right there. That was crazy. Oh, my goodness. That was some large damage, bro.
My Showdown. That's why folks are really talking about the my play.
My. Ridiculous.
Yeah, excellent character. Really well tooled out. I'm glad that we're seeing a little more exploration of the character, because I think at first blush, it was definitely the, I don't know, which, hey, knee-jerk reaction is always kind of scary, right? You have to really look at the toolkit of the character as a whole before you make your final assessment, see where she plays out. And she's pretty well kitted to run a set play, a strong one at that. And we've seen time and time again that she really pays off. Granted, we don't have that many my specialists out here, but man, when she gets the ball rolling, it's pretty effective.
I look at her and I question, what is her weakness? What is the weakness? I can't see.
Is it, I think it's off of just if you mistime your specials, right? Like, which is it really a weakness? Because it's everyone's weakness.
You know?
I think probably some of her neutral game a little bit, because some normals can be a little finicky. You do have, like, obviously medium, like I said earlier, medium kicks are her bread and butter. She does have a great stand fierce, right? That fan does give you a little bit of range.
Stand fierce, the medium kick's good, the crouch medium kick's
Maybe
good.
her zoning game isn't like the greatest.
True. But
So,
is that particularly a weakness or just a lack of a strength in an area?
No, you're right. It wouldn't be a weakness, but it is like that is the one gap. That gives you your opportunity to close against her. So if you are at full screen range, then yeah, you have that opportunity.
You know what? I'll rock with that.
It's like I have rock and paper, but I don't have scissors. Like, okay, well.
You still cover 1/3 of the game, brother. Oh, all right. Here we go. We got the Red Bull connoisseur up here once again. And my man's like, damn, what was his name?
Blazer.
AEROBLAZER, yes. Nachtlia FGC versus AEROBLAZER.
I remember it because Ben Stiller. Dodgeball. I got Laser, Taser, and Blazer. AEROBLAZER gonna get the dunk. No, AEROBLAZER, please fight back. You have one little bit of drive gauge available. And Nachtlia gonna try to send it home here with stomps.
A full triple stomp too. I just found out that even on block, if you stop after the second one, it would just be 0 on burnout. I did not know.
Some advantages there. All right, got the jab. Scooped up, reset, evil knee. Don't you try to challenge. There's no punish there.
Too far for the body slash. Jumped right back into the corner. Nachtlia wilding.
It was nice over there.
It's not. I don't know if it's nice anywhere in this area. This looks like a Mortal Kombat stage.
It so does.
Oh my goodness. Lands, but no button far enough to confirm. Big damage from Nachtlia.
Nice jump in.
There it is. That's going to be game number 1 going Nachtlia's way. AEROBLAZER having a rough time here trying to contain this wild boy. Nice stand light kick check, and decides to drop that for SPD reset.
Said no.
You do know I'm a grappler, right?
Yeah.
you do know I got these in the pocket.
Oh, nice body splash. Oh, wait a minute. Finish the job.
Yes. God, man, this dude. Keith is a real boy now. He's a character that has combos. He's real.
5 rush on Zangief is a wild time.
Dude's been running around for 2 to 3 decades, being a walking gimmick, and now he can actually combo.
All right, but this pressure here coming from the battery, gonna keep you locked in. Nice crouch fierce. The knee. Stay mad plus for a stun combo.
Very nice. Doesn't decide to put the bomb, but still catches some big damage from that grab. Oh, I like it.
I'm surprised we didn't do battery there because,
Dear Lord.
Yeah, if we would have done battery, that would have added a layered threat in the corner. Like, I'm not expecting you to spend stomp right after battery or anything, but like, after the wake-up sequence, that could have been huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough to escape. What a jump.
AEROBLAZER gonna fall, and that is gonna be NOAHTHEPRODIGY. NOAHTHEPRODIGY, that's winner side. Top 48, yeah. Okay.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
we got us
indeed.
another geek up there. Let's get it.
Big body Texas.
Big body Texas. Benz and Lex.
Wait a minute. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Wait. Wasn't it Snake Eyes that won with Pot at Texas Showdown too?
Yes. Yep.
There's something with the state. I'm telling you. Big body people out here.
Bro, he pulled up so random. I used to watch the stream every day, right? Especially during strive time, right? I used to watch the stream every day. All I would hear was him talking about how bad Pot was every single day. I get here, I sit down with St. Cola, and I was like, Cola, you know, we're already casting. I'm like, Cola, open the bracket, man. Let's see who's in here. And then I was like, Snake Eyes! And then he ends up winning the whole thing, bro.
With Pot.
With Pot. That was a crazy, crazy run.
Goodness. Yeah. What, a few years ago now at this point? 2, 3? 2?
I think, yeah, about 2 or 3. Yeah, well, because it wasn't last year, obviously.
Yeah.
And so it was probably...
Wait, it was before Happy Chaos, wasn't it?
I don't think so. Was it before? No. Because that year Street Fighter 6 wasn't here. So 2021 or 2? 2. Yeah.
Okay.
There it is.
Back at it.
There it is.
We're still keeping it up here at Texas Showdown 25 with Street Fighter 6. You're watching Pool Block D right now. Still plenty of sets to be had as we get our next competitors stepping up to the stage. Should be Aziz Sensei versus Machete 24X.
This is Aziz Sensei, yeah. You know, looking at those players, I guessed the wrong names. I'm just saying. I thought, no, the last set, whenever Aziz was up there.
I'm gonna ask you pump the brakes right now. You're gonna want to stop.
I'm just being honest. I thought this was okay. All right.
Let's Donkey Kong's on the shirt. You know they got the Donkey Kong sneakers out in Fortnite.
Oh yeah. Donkey Kong. Wait, actually I don't know. I was just trying to.
Yeah, no, they got the. I think it's the Nike Dunks that they got, and they did like little pixelation on Nike Swoop, and they're also in Fortnite now, because you know, they got the Dunks in Fortnite.
That's pretty dang cool. Fortnite is one of the most innovative games of all time. I think that's not even a question.
Sub-Zero's in there.
That's crazy, man.
Along with Kratos, Master Chief, John Wick.
Dude, everybody you can think of.
Sarah Connor.
That's the true multiverse right there. The Fortnite multiverse.
They have Black Adam and The Rock.
Why don't they just make a Fortnite movie and quit playing? They have Black Adam and The Rock. That's hilarious. Just make a Fortnite movie and quit playing with it. That could be a scene in itself.
It's just Minecraft.
The Rock meeting Black Adam. That could be a scene right there. All right. This is not going to be Jameson. What was it? Who did Aziz play again? Was that the Cammy?
Yeah. Machete was definitely on the Ryu. Yep. Good. You good.
Got it. All right. Cammy versus the Ryu. This is going to be a nice little match right here. Now, obviously, Cammy has the tools to deal with Ryu for sure. I would actually go as far as to say, of the shoulders of the game, I think Ryu might have one of the hardest times against him.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, you're probably thinking like Spin Knuckle, right? To negate some of the fireball game?
I'm talking about Spin Knuckle, but even just low forward, right? I think her low forward is a little better than his. And so when he comes into nooch play, he really can reach out. She can reach out and touch somebody. You know what I mean?
And you got the stand medium kick to challenge as well from Cammy, so that makes the spacing game a little interesting.
Ooh.
You dropped it. You dropped it. That was supposed to be the next driver sequence. You would have done the spiral arrow.
Golly.
That blunder cost you.
That cost a lot. That cost a lot. How much does $1 cost, bro? All right, Machete running away with that one. An accident, actually.
Stand forward there. Nice DP. Two ready
reaction.
That's the thing. If I see a Rio on the screen, don't test those reactions. They react to everything.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Everything.
I'm with you. And we saw Machete earlier, man. His cross cuts are on point, and now we see he's reacting to the dive kick like no other. Good side twist. Doesn't react to that dive kick. It was meaty.
Hey, that's too close for me. If you would have woke up, done a DP right there, you're safe.
You would have been a brave, brave soul.
Oh, trying to get the stand fierce. And like you said, that crouch forward. We're playing actual Hurtbox game.
Ooh. You just wake up light DP?
That was Wake Up Light DP, wanted the Capcom Pro Tour logo.
That was gangster.
That's a logo finish.
Oh, man. 1-1 here. Trying to figure out who's going to take round number 1. Could have got a little bit more off of that. Yeah, but goes for... What was that? What did you want?
I think it's, again, just the fact that we get the... maybe it was just like execution error again, but also dash up DP, maybe trying to call out the throw, which we've seen a couple times here from Machete.
I could see that, yeah, it could work. That's a wild
It's such a risk.
ball,
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
I think if you're going for that, just dive kick it. Just dive kick it.
With throw, there we go. EX, jab sequence, nice. Crouch forward, you better.
Oh.
Zip, you should have spent the level 3 right there, right?
1,000%.
Okay, I felt like CA.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate though. We've been seeing
Aziz is handing rounds over.
And that's the thing, we've been dropping out on a lot of sequences here. In that early round 1, it should have been drive rush and the spiral arrow, not drive rush, but drop. And even still, the dash up DP was quite interesting because we don't have anything established that would give you a reason to do that.
Yeah.
So Machete though, oh, nice, punish counter.
Oh my gosh, so many drops. This is very unfortunate for Aziz at this point. Something going on with the execution. Could be the fingers, could be nervousness, I don't know, but Machete is just capitalizing on it.
My jab sequence, there's another dunk.
We saw a much cleaner Kami play last time from Aziz. Another reaction of the dive kick. He gets the toe, full conversion, optimization. Machete, 1 round away.
Oh, what a jab here. Driver's jab. Stops you short. You still get a follow up after.
Ooh,
crouch forward. Nice punish.
Man.
I need one of these combos to be finished because Machete is on Ryu. And that damage is going to hurt, especially against Kami.
Just one. That one, I get it. Maybe you're not confident in your finishes, so you went for the grab. I don't know. We did see a finish right there on the jab confirm. Another, yes.
Easy enough. But if it's drive rush spin, you better finish the job.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. No drop that time, staying alive. Has an opportunity to push this to 1-1, get a game 3, but Machete. Ooh, no punch on the whiff grab there.
Yeah, and great confirm to not spend meter in that last sequence there from Aziz, because now you're fully stocked level 3. That much more of a threat going into this final round here. Machete owns this corner. Stand fierce to start it out. No anti-air, and I believe that was supposed to be cross-cut, but we go for crouch strong instead.
Ooh, just reacts with a sweep on hit. It does earn him corner, back throw.
Oh, we are jockeying for position. That's max range. You can still block. Done. Nice. Finish it.
Oh my God. So, you know, that was crazy.
Okay, it was crazy, but also Machete's not necessarily wrong because of how often Aziz has dropped. And then, all right, you left over a whip button, you've overextended, it's my time.
Yeah.
But also, maybe we thought that the burnout state would give us that chip that we're looking for. It's still way outside the range of chip kill. Couple layers here, but man, these drops from Aziz that time, not losing Aziz the game. It's gonna be pretty
solar plexus punish, but no combo. Yes. Okay. Hey. Maybe it was nervousness because the combos are coming together.
At least on the jab sequences. There's not been anything else after that.
That's
crouch
true.
forwards don't follow through.
Hey, give me that one. Give me that one. Aziz said that one's for you, Zero.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yes. On the silver platter.
Crouch forward. Let's see it. There we go. Now we're settling into the groove.
Feeling good. Wow. That was ballsy. Woke up with the spiral arrow. It does work. In control right now is Aziz. Driving this one home with a grab.
All right, I mean, this is going to be huge if you can turn it around. Jab sequence to come out for Machete. We go for a shimmy here, trying to get a reversal bait from Aziz. All right, nice scoop. So crouch forward, not overextending here, so solar plexus will not connect. Nice. Teed it off for that DP. What a drive impact.
And that should cost you without, and you know what? Keep it safe. Just one button straight into the level 3. Aziz, after a bunch of drop combos, leaving us curious, not understanding what was going on, able to tighten it up and run it back.
That's 2. That is 2. That's it.
That's 2, yeah.
That is the game. And yeah, I mean, you left it all on the table, unfortunately. And yo, Aziz. Yeah, I'd be giving the same face to like, man, I made it somehow. Like that was scary because there were so many significant drops there. And I hope that does get cleaned up because that was very uncharacteristic of Aziz after what we saw from the last set from them.
Agreed.
But man, Machete also being very consistent in terms of damage. It just didn't cross the finish line for them on this one here. Man, and I think we, again, believe that we had that one more game of just, actually, it's supposed to be my set. Like, this is what it's supposed to be. But Aziz made it out on top here, able to finish the job with a very simple route on level 3 to close it out.
Yeah, just hit that heavy button and go right into it.
So Aziz does go off on the winner's side of top 48 with Machete on loser's side, top 48. I'm just double checking because I think we have all of our winner's side done here, yeah. Nice. Actually, that will call it out here. That is said and done for Street Fighter 6 today. It's been one heck of a ride here on this block D. Thank you all at home for hanging out with us here at Texas Showdown 25. It's been a blast. Zip. It's been a real pleasure hanging out with you, man.
That was great, man. That was great. I enjoyed it all. I enjoyed all the matches. I mean, we had some fun moments here.
Yes.
We had some super fun moments.
Glorious time.
Yeah. I mean, but that's what you get when you, at any major, when you're watching pools, and Texas Showdown is no different from any other. So
Big Body State Tournament. That's what it was. Big Body State Tournament. If you want more big body action, it's going to be happening here tomorrow as well. But that will do here for us on this pool block of Street Fighter 6. Thank you again, and still stay tuned for more Texas Showdown action after this. Take care.
Higashi, Chun-Li, Mr. Big,
Our featured partner for Texas Showdown 2025, Post Oak Ice House, is the place to be if you want to play with Houston's best on a weekly basis. Home to Post Oak Fight Club and one of several weekly FGC meetup spots in the Houston area, Post Oak has provided an amazing venue for Space City Beatdown as well. With a huge indoor/outdoor patio bar and free games, come hang out and grab drink specials all weekend with your Texas Showdown badge.
The penultimate arcade stick in customization, the Traveler is both equally compact and spacious to fit a variety of push buttons and levers, leaving the imagination of our customization in your hands. The Arcade Shock website navigation makes it easy to customize nearly everything in-house. Come check out the Texas Showdown 2025 edition of the Traveler Arcade Stick, showcasing all the neat features and customization options available in all its glory. Quantities are extremely limited, so go hit up the Texas Showdown merch area if you're interested.
As a fan of retro and current fighting games alike, Luis is locked in on becoming the go-to FGC LORA for local Houstonians. Houston FGC. If you find yourself in a 9-1 legal matchup not in your favor, hit him up. Remember, local gamers, don't get bodied and go to by fees. Contact his law office for more details. Fresh off the press at Hori comes the Wireless Fighting Commander Octa controller. It comes equipped with microswitch buttons, 3 interchangeable D-pads, and a short throw analog octogate. This controller is fantastic for those that enjoy portability, functionality, while being gentle on the wallet. Be sure to pre-order online at arcadeshock.com.
Truth lies only in victory. Can you comprehend that? Please make it good. Forces Rondo. I'll reduce you to Take this! Take this! How about this? Boy, this! You enjoy this? How about this? Boy, this! Rumble before my ambition! Take this! Not today. Embrace reality. Strength itself. To the finale. That was enjoyable enough. All things must come to an end. Give me stuff! Battle song! Fatal Fury. City of the Wolves.